Yay, yay, yay. What up? What up? What up? What up? Blunt Talk Nola. Back in the building on this Fire Sunday. What's happening, people? What's going on with you? Man, the D to the E to the motherfucking I. That's what we gonna discuss. The truth and the deception. What is going on with D.E.I? Why is it such a big thing all of a sudden? Where did it come from? What's going on with it? Why haven't we been talking about it? All that we can discuss, or we might discuss, people. I don't know. But the whole thing is, what is this? So, I got a couple of things lined up through the technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure my people had something lined up, but you know, I hope they get to still share what they did have versus, you know, not having a video for something. So, you know what I'm saying? We can always run that commentary on the ass. You feel me? So, don't even trip. Sit back, relax, get your shit ready. Welcome to another smoke session. Blunt Talk Nola, baby. I am Silent Child 17.
P dot on the spot.
And Child Tracks in the building somewhere. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though by the end of the show. What's happening, Peter? What's going on with you, player? Man, you're scrambling and scraping, ain't you? Don't get into too much details. Don't get into too much details. But the dog had a little accident. But did wait? What I want to know is though, because you know you're a grown enough man to handle a little bobo, right? You can handle the bobos. Remember bobos? Just had a little scrape on your knee or something like that. You older that. But that's what I want to ask you. Now, was it a full body thing, like where your body got flu and shit? Break that down for me, bro. Or was it just something that just happened like right quick? Like, was it a quick thing, or did your arm swing over your leg and then that happened to your arm like a motorcycle accident? Was it more like a motorcycle accident, or was it more like a getting drugs from a car? I don't know. Maybe both of them wrong, Peter, but you could explain it to me. What's going on?
All right, so the best description I could give you is falling off of a bicycle falling off of a bicycle going at a high rate of speed, but only hitting one body part that gets drugged for a little second.
A e-bike. So you
yeah.
You say like a bicycle, more like a e-bike, because it's a little faster than a regular bike, like downhill type regular bike, or you see what I'm saying, Pete? Because it's different modes to when you say a bike. Like I could fall off a bike and just scrape an elbow. That's what I'm saying. But the scene I saw, it looked like a longer scrape than that. So was it a little more of speed than you would regularly ride a bike?
Yeah, the speed played a factor.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that bitch. I'm gonna say this here. You ever got snatched so fast you ever called on the Lord? Oh, Jesus.
What?
That thing snatched me so fast, dog. The only thing I could do was call on. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it snatched me.
You thought it was over with?
No, I ain't gonna go that far now. I ain't gonna go that far, but it did make me call on the Lord for him.
What you called him for, people? To save your arm? Like you thought your arm was about to be gone, or what happened?
Yeah. All right. So
okay.
The way is those doors that be under those rail cars. There's a door, like where you have to let the stuff out at the bottom, and we have a
Okay.
conveyor belt. The conveyor belt was going. I must say the speed had to be between 19 and 20 miles an hour because we loading like a 20-foot container. So the stuff got to go up the
Okay.
conveyor belt and then drop down into the container.
Okay. Cool.
I'm
Let me cut this
opening
down
the
just a little bit so I can hear you. Go
so
ahead. I'm listening.
I'm doing my normal thing, which was once we get to a certain amount, we gotta open the door up a little bit more for the rest of it to come out through the other side. Cause like when you open the door, it's gonna drain on one side first, then it drain on the other side. It's all in the same compartment, but if the door not open wide enough, one side not gonna drain. All right.
Gotcha.
So I get the little ball that we have that you turn the knob with. Some kind of way.
Is this a big bar? This a little bar? This something you can handle? Like, give us a little more detail on the strength of everything because you not no little dude neither. So
So
let's
the
just kind of put that in
bar,
perspective of okay.
right? That's something else, and I think that's what played a major factor in it too. The fact that I'm not no big dude trying to use this little bitty ball on this thing.
But
The
you're not a
bar
little
was
dude
about
neither. That's what I was saying.
right. So the bar had to be about a good, I would say a 3 foot long bar, right? But it's got a hook toward the end of it. You stick the hook in the knob and you turn it that way. That hook slipped out that knob, and when it slipped out, all gravity that I had pressed against it went down to the conveyor belt.
That boy
Now
said
the
gravity.
minute that's the best word I could use. That's the best
I
word I
wish
could
I
use
had the.
right now. So
I wish I had
that
the Kawhi Leonard laugh. You called that
yeah,
gravity? You mean your force? Don't you watch Star Wars? You
yeah.
he took your it took
I
your
mean, the, look, let's use both of
I'm
them.
just
The
fucking
gravitational force
he,
that I was
force
putting on that
force
ball,
force him not have he. How that nigga be talking? Force
bro.
him not have he. Yeah, talk like Yoda to your
When,
ass.
when my body weight hit that belt, when my all right, I'm pressing down. I'm facing the conveyor belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while me pressing down on the bar, when my right hand hit the conveyor belt, it whipped me. It like flipped me clean over on my back.
Snatch and grab.
Grabbed my
Shaggy.
yeah,
Shaggy.
and the right hand went up the belt, got caught between the wheel that was rolling the belt and the belt was still spinning. So my left side, by me fighting to
Mm-hmm.
get off the belt, was being scraped up by the belt itself. So it wasn't my back. It wasn't my like I got a little bit of brush burn on my elbow. What's up? All right. I don't think y'all can watch that, but I'll see. All right. So the I got a little bit of brush burn on my right elbow and a little bitty nick on my wrist from the initial impact of the belt grabbing me, right? But by
Mm-hmm.
me being on my back trying to fight to get off of it and turn my body to pull my arm out the wheel, the left side caught it.
Oh shit.
I'm talking about dog. That belt went down. That's all I could hear was the belt rubbing against
Well, I
my
know your
skin,
fucking heart was beating like a motherfucker, boy.
bro. Like I see, when
I
something
know you,
happened that
bro. You probably thought that
fast,
shit was about to mangle everything. I know you probably thought that, dog. That shit happened too fast the way you describing it, bro.
dog. When I
Like when you
see
called on the Lord, did
my
what was the fear? That's
look,
what I said. Cause you act like you wasn't about to die. I get that part. Like you didn't think you was about to
man,
die,
no,
but the
listen.
fear at that split second
Life
when you called
itself
on the
flashed
Lord,
before
what you
my eyes.
doing?
You heard me? My life flashed before my eyes. Because not only did that
We
bitch grab me, I hit a piece of metal. It's like a little guardrail that's right there, right? That bitch, boom!
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh shit. And
Ooh.
I'm fighting, trying to pull my arm out. Bruh, my life flashed before my eyes. And once they got the machine cut off, and it happened so fast,
Mm-hmm.
it felt like forever. I heard one other person say, oh shit. And then the next thing I knew, the machine was being cut off. But
Yeah, that
before
was me. That
then,
was definitely me that said that. Whoever thought that, that's the same thought process I would have said. Cause,
right.
bruh, did you see anybody and ask them, bruh, what you saw? Like, did you ask anybody else that was around that saw it happen, or they wind up telling you how that went too? Cause I
You,
won't.
well, I didn't have to ask nobody. I didn't lose consciousness. Um, and it happened so fast. I couldn't believe it, but I believed it because I
Right,
was the only person affected by it. And dude had just one of the guys that was working with me had just turned around and was about to walk away when that bitch grabbed me. So that's the reason why they was able to catch it so fast, right? But damn, just them brief little moments of my flesh being on that fucking conveyor belt felt like
right.
forever.
Hey,
It felt like forever, but it didn't
happened
take but
fast, huh,
probably
P?
10, 15 seconds. That's how fast that shit happened, bro. And it's kind of weird to describe how fast something like that
It
happened.
should be. No, you're right. It should be.
So
And people, I think people take that for granted too, though, P. That's why I want the, the details of just that piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't
right,
understand how life actually could be taken from you in a split second, bro. So, hey, I'm glad you're all right, though, bro. I'm glad you're all right.
yeah,
It damn it turns you into a white boy on your arm. I said, God damn it, damn it got the whole arm. You might put a tattoo on that motherfucker. That
look,
shit.
look, that's what my wife said the same thing. Once it heal up, I bet you go get a tattoo on that arm. Gee, I don't want,
I don't
boy.
think you is. I say you might as
Just,
well.
just,
that's,
bruh,
that's definitely a
just,
war wound, nigga. That's a war wound.
bruh. So what I did today, right? So whenever you have an injury like that happens on a job, you gotta immediately go to wherever they sent you. So they sent me to the clinic that they normally would have sent me to. They were closed on
Hmm.
Saturday, right? So they had to
Okay.
find another clinic to send me to. Go there, bro. Tell the people what's happening. They ask me all kind of questions. I do my little drug test, bro. When the lady went to put the ointment and the bandages on, it felt like this lady was rubbing hot wax on my arm.
Toughen up, nigga. Tighten up.
I'm sitting with the
Tighten
boy
up,
that
nigga.
lady touched me. Oh Lord, I
Yeah.
started hollering. Ah,
Yeah.
it's hot. Why is it so hot?
Guess what?
That lady.
You lucky it wasn't third degree burns and worse. Cause they
Right,
say that
that's what
shit
I
hurt
was
even
like
worse
when
when
I
they gotta
looked,
graft your ass and shit.
bro. I had one of the dudes was like, man, that's a third-degree burn. I said, it's not a third-degree burn, bro. Yeah, bro, you can see all the pink on your arm. I said, that's not a third-degree burn, bro. Third degree when you see white, nothing but white. That's third degree.
A
That's
street
deep.
burn is hot, so it looked the same. That's what he was confused. That's
Right.
all.
It looks the same, but it's not. It just literally got down. It was first degree heading into second degree.
Yeah,
If
cause they
I'd have been
both
on
look hot too.
that,
That shit look hot on
yeah,
your arm, nigga. That shit look like it's is when you hit the dial and that bitch go to
I was
10, that shit look
trying
like
not
it
to
was on
laugh.
7.
I was
See
trying
that?
not
That
to
shit
laugh.
like no, you can laugh. It's okay,
That
child. You know
nigga
how we do this.
said
That shit looked it hot, nigga.
it's hot.
bro. I'm gonna tell you how hot it was. I took the tetanus shot.
Tell
They
me, nigga.
bandaged me up, bro. I had the shivers and literally like it's kind of cool in my house. I had to tell my girl several times, please turn the heat on. She's like, babe, I don't even have the heat on. That's how hot this fucking thing was last night. It had me thinking that the heat was on in the house.
Chop
That's how
that
this
nigga got
fucking thing was.
You got
that
BLUNTTALK
nigga was
radio?
having that nigga was
And
having
you
fuck
ain't
high
see it.
flash. That nigga was having hot modes.
No, I
Oh, you
ain't
must
see
have
it.
didn't see the picture. He sent it in the message
The
that
group
we had,
text.
Chop. You probably gotta go back and look at your group text. Hey, go
Alright.
check it out right quick. Yeah, but that's why I was that's why I
Yeah,
say it look hot. When you go see it, Chop, you might say the same thing. Yeah, that bitch do look like it's you put water on it, steam will come off that motherfucker. It do.
and my silly
That nigga,
ass up in
oh,
there trying to
oh,
cool it down by running cool water on it. That shit
oh, wait.
aggravated and made it worse.
Yeah, you know better, but you probably just did it
Was
over
just trying
instinct.
to, because my first reaction was to clean it. I ain't gonna lie, my very first
That's
reaction
how silly we
was
is
clean it.
as human beings.
So
We silly. We
I went
silly.
in the bathroom, got some soap and water, took and cleaned it down right quick. And when I first did it, the soap was burning it, but I'm like, okay, I know that's because this is fresh, fresh burn or whatever. So I'm like,
Right,
all
it's a
right,
good
cool.
burn.
See, but I just ran water over the forearm part. Not the wound itself, but I was running water over the part that wasn't affected. That shit was hot. I said, damn.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
when I got home last night, boy,
It's a
I'm
hell
not
of a
gonna say
scrape.
it was. And last night was the pitch because I got poked on my right hip. I got a little bit of brush burn on my left hip. I got a little bit of brush burn on my elbow on the right hand side. So it was like no matter what position I tried to sleep in, it was not
Hmm.
good. And then even though they bandaged me up, nigga, I was so much
Wait, your
plasma
whole
was
arm
coming
wrap?
out of me. Yeah, my
Did they
arm
wrap the
wrapped
whole
up right
arm with the
now.
gauze?
No, not the whole arm, just the area that was
Oh, all right.
affected.
Oh, okay. So they laid
And
it
you know
across
they
it,
gotta
like
still
laid it
wrap it
across
up.
that back piece, like a football
Man,
turf tape. I got you. They didn't wrap the
man,
whole exact arm like a mummy.
yeah.
They didn't. You
But
saying
they had to
they
wrap the
just put it on that
whole arm in
back
order
piece?
to hold the gauze and stuff on. But they put the
Okay.
gauze on the area that they could only cover. Because most of these gauze that they selling in the stores
Yeah,
and
you gotta
using in
take
the
an after
hospital
picture
now,
then.
you
Yeah.
gotta
It looked
have
like a
4, 5
motorcycle
of them.
accident, P. I'm telling you. When you showed me that shit, I said, damn, this nigga, I know this dead leg nigga ain't on no motherfucking motorcycle. What the fuck he done did on that goddamn? I know you be fucking with the forklifts and shit too. So I know a forklift don't go that fast.
Yes, them bitches do.
Bruh, not
Yes,
to
them
make that
bitches
scrape.
do.
Let's not do that argument. You want to have that argument about that scrape and how fast do forklifts go to scrape you like that? Let's not do it, B, please. Let's not do it. Oh, man. Oh, Peter cut out on us, y'all. But yeah, but my dog was just going through it, man. I saw that shit, man. I just had to know, y'all. This is the beginning of Blunt Talk, y'all. Welcome to the session, bruh. We got 7 people in the building. Y'all, please hit that
My
motherfucking like button
bad.
right quick,
I
man,
hit
and
the
tell
wrong damn
somebody.
button.
Nah, you good. I was just talking to the people, letting them know, you know what I'm saying? Welcome them in the building. Welcome them to another session. And the reason why we call it Blunt Talk, because we talk how the fuck we want about the news and about things that we see in situations that go on, in case anybody want to know. And this is a smoke session, right? So when they say they talk that bullshit, right? They tell you to bring that smoke, right? So this is what we do. This is the whole concept of this. This is why it's called Blunt Talk. And we from the NOLA, if y'all want to know what that is. I mean, we don't call it the NOLA because we from here, but everybody know it from the NOLA if they're not from here, right? We call it New Orleans. No, just breaking it down for the people, P. Just breaking it down for the people who want to know, in case they want to know. Why y'all call it, but y'all don't say nothing about weed yet. It ain't about no fucking weed. It's about how I just told you it wasn't about weed. See how bluntly I said that? That's how you talk. That's how we do this.
Right.
It's blunt talk. And this is a smoke session. So bring your smoke. Whatever you feel, however you want to talk. Say that shit. Put it in the comments. Like, subscribe. Or get up on the panel with my dogs, because we damn sure drop that link for y'all every time. You did. So we about to jump into another one, people. You know what I'm saying? We about to jump into another one. Other news, fellas. I gotta hit y'all with this other news. Chop Track, you got something ready for me, bro? Or you want me to just drop it on the motherfucking head
Yeah,
like a
go ahead.
goddamn DDT?
I'm about to try to find something.
I got you, homie. Look at this shit, y'all. Look, I got some shit. P. Dot, you gonna like this one. Remember a while back, we did a story about a guy who allegedly was involved in something with a murder with his dad, but they didn't say who it was or what happened with the people. It was a while back. Just give me a yes or no, or do you? Okay, well, there's an update to this, and this gonna blow your goddamn socks off or your bandages, however you feel right now. Man, man, man. I think they making it up as they go, P. Dot. So let me slow this shit down for the people right quick and show people what's going on. Hold on, let me see if this the one. Let me see. Hold on.
And I'm Haley Hines. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, not guilty. That is the verdict in the case of a Polk County teen accused of kidnapping and murdering his own mother. A jury acquitted 17-year-old Colin Griffith after 11 hours of deliberations. It comes 5 months after Kathy Griffith was killed inside her mother's home in Auburndale. Fox 13's Carla Byron explains how the jury ultimately decided that Colin acted in self-defense.
As to count 1, the defendant is not guilty. As to count 2, the defendant is not guilty. So say will this 5th day of February, 2025.
17-year-old Colin Griffith hugging his public defense team and then smiling towards his family members, including his aunt and grandmother sitting in the courtroom, all relieved by the verdict.
He showed his intentions by his actions and by his words
and
what he said he was going to do. He was going to kill that evil his own mom.
Damn!
And so he did.
Prosecutor Mark Levine claimed in September Colin stabbed his mother, Kathy Griffith, in the neck after the two got into a heated argument inside his grandmother's home in Auburndale. They argued he killed her because he didn't like her disciplining him.
You heard him on the body-worn camera footage. I don't want to kill her, but if she attacks me, I will defend myself.
And that was their defense. Colin's public defender, Amy Thornhill, said Colin killed his mother in self-defense. She painted the picture of a son who was scared of Kathy and who was trying to escape from her violent and aggressive behavior, which was corroborated by Colin's grandmother. Following the verdict, Thornhill said in a statement, "I appreciate all of the attention the jurors paid to what was presented to them. It was a difficult decision, and I thank them."
As to count 1, the defendant is not guilty.
Colin faced up to life in prison for first-degree murder and kidnapping. He now walks free. In Polk County, Carla Byron, Fox 13 News.
A year prior to his mother's death, Colin shot and killed his father in Oklahoma, but charges were never brought in that case because he claimed self-defense in that incident as well. The Polk County jury heard he shot and killed someone in self-defense, but they were not allowed to know it was his father. Sheriff Grady Judd released a statement after the verdict saying, quote, "Our detectives firmly believe that Colin Griffith murdered his mother." The jury determined that they could not convict him beyond and to the exclusion of all reasonable doubt. During our investigation, detectives found witnesses that believe he also murdered his father in Oklahoma. That investigation is ongoing.
Now to Sarasota.
Here we go. Here we go. If the Rubes are going to elect an out on bail felon to presidency, wait, you jumping the gun, T? What's going on, T? Let me see what T talking about. The Americans who are better and more educated are going to tell them how historically shameful and disgusting it is. Who's the Rubes, though? is that Republican, I guess. If the Republicans are going to elect an out on bail felon to presidency, that is hilarious. The Americans who are better and more educated are going to tell them how historically shameful and disgusting it is.
They're talking about Trump.
I mean, they didn't do it when it was white supremacy and Ku Klux Klan, so I don't see them doing nothing now. You had people like Woodrow Wilson who demolished the educational system for so-called Black Americans. I mean, this is an ongoing thing. Like, right. So if we're gonna historically, like you said, are going to tell them how historically, that's what we do over here. That's why this blunt talk. Appreciate your comment though. That is hilarious. That is funny. But what you think about the we're gonna get into that too with the D.E.I. Just hold on. We do other news first. See, this is how we do it. We a little backwards because the news, be giving you other news and then they tell you something important, but they only tell it for you for 30 seconds. We do our other news first, drop stuff on you, and then we get into the topic. You heard me, T? So just rock with us for a little minute. We ain't tripping at all. Bring that shit. Bring that motherfucking smoke. What you smoking on? Shit, you coming straight at Trump. It sound like you smoking on that motherfucking sour diesel, you She bringing that smoke, y'all, or heat. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of hearts. That's why I said she. So, excuse me. But yeah, Pete, what you think about old boy with the situation with him actually might be indicted for killing his father first? Came back though and allegedly stabbed the mama. You heard me tell that what it sounded like to me. That's what I heard. I mean, stabbed her. They got the knife with the blood on it. When they say somebody stabbed somebody, it's intimate. It's meaningful, right? It's that emotion behind it, like to stab them more than once too. So all this happened.
That's some, yeah.
Where we going with this, fellas? And what y'all think? I'll play it again for y'all too if y'all want to hear anything extra.
I heard.
So hearing what I heard about the situation.
Oh, and he's not guilty. And all his aunties and the grandma was lined up cheering for him too, as well. So
I heard too many not guilty.
Now what auntie and grandma? You see what I'm saying? On whose side of the family? Because I find that weird that
it don't matter at this point. The daddy dead too, though. P, think about it.
Right, that's the crazy thing. Like, how the fuck
it don't even matter.
Mama and your daddy claim self-defense in both of them and still get away with that? Like, they couldn't have been doing you nothing that fucking horrible to where you can literally claim self-defense. You and out of his own mouth and his own words was he didn't like her disciplining him. What? So y'all telling us that they can do this type of physical harm to the untime or ultimate level, which is death, because you don't like the way somebody disciplining you? Like, for real. I don't get that. I'm going to
play the first part one more time, P. Look, I'm going to play that first part one more time. Watch this. One more time, P. Watch. One more time.
And I'm Haley Hines. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, not guilty. That is the verdict in the case of a Polk County teen accused of kidnapping and murdering his own mother. A jury acquitted 17-year-old Colin Griffith after 11 hours of deliberations. It comes 5 months after Kathy Griffith was killed inside her mother's home in Auburndale. Fox 13's Carla Byron explains how the jury ultimately decided that Colin acted in self-defense.
As to count 1, the defendant is not guilty. As to count 2, the defendant is not guilty. So say will this 5th day of February, 2025.
17-year-old Colin Griffith hugging his public defense team and then smiling towards his family members, including his aunt and grandmother sitting in the courtroom, all relieved by the verdict.
He showed his intentions by his actions and by his word.
I ain't gonna go. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. Put it in the comments what y'all think about kidnapping your mama to your grandma's house and then stabbing her, and then getting a not guilty verdict, and then you could possibly be charged for the murder for your daddy too. That's what I heard. Chad, what you think? We got Pete. What you think?
I heard he killed everybody, but he got away with it. So it sound like the
Kill them all.
Wait, how they try to hold the evidence? Now look, this is another thing, y'all. They withheld evidence from the jury about him allegedly being involved with the dad's murder. So they didn't even present that to the jury, y'all. Say it again, Chad.
I don't know why you wouldn't present that.
Want the people to put that because that automatically made them guilty.
And usually when somebody have a case like that, right? Don't they look up your past to see what type of person you is? What kind of record you have on you?
It's supposed to.
Am I tripping? Or is this something new? I don't.
It's supposed to.
Boy, if that had been a black dude did the first thing he had in elementary school.
Oh, thank y'all. We all in the building together.
They'd have been pulling up bombs.
Track. He died. Solid in the building, y'all. We not playing with y'all. We trying to see what's going on. Is y'all really listening to what these people just told y'all, or y'all just listening to me laughing and shit? I'm telling y'all, look, that lady said he kidnapped her. He kidnapped the mama. He took her from her house to the grandma house.
You heard?
And then stabbed her there. And the grandma there helping up for him, saying, yeah, she was tripping.
She was tripping, but he brought her up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What's going on, P? I don't know. Who at this point, I don't give a fuck who tripping. What is going on? What is is y'all doing rituals or something?
I just was about to say something to that effect, bro. I think these motherfuckers.
Is something religious behind this or something? I don't know. Shit. Why is you? She going to the man got a kidnapping charge, y'all. He kidnapped his own mom. I'm gonna move on, people.
And stab her over there.
I'm gonna move on because I will hold y'all. Appreciate y'all in the building. Shout out to y'all 9 people in the building. And y'all please hit that like button for you rounding up. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe and shit if y'all not right quick. You did? Come on, man. Help a nigga out, man. Say out. What do y'all think about? Because I know we talked about the cutoff age, and we have a stigma with that, right, fellas? As us being fathers, right? And we kind of demolished that shit, basically. Like all that 18 shit and blah blah blah. We don't really fuck with that, like, right? Am I correct on y'all? Because I won't lie on y'all too. It's like we don't really believe in 18 and y'all shit, right? Like we all got a little sympathy for.
Okay, none of us believe in that shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like we kind of talked about it a couple of times. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's it.
You see what I'm saying?
Get rid of
it. Yeah. So we have a situation now, fellas. And when I saw it, it automatically made me think about y'all and that conversation. So what if? Okay, my bad. What if the situation was like this, fellas?
Interview, bro.
You need to go and talk.
I got a job interview at 1 o'clock. Why would you not take me to my job?
You go and talk. You go and talk.
I got a job interview at 1 o'clock. Why would you not take me to my job interview at 1 o'clock?
I would. Your mother said the rent
I can't talk to. Okay, I gotta get paid first.
You have money. You
No,
just
I don't.
spent it
I don't
on a
have
studio
anything.
session. You just bought.
I
Shout out to the
only
people in
had
the building. Appreciate y'all.
$100.
That's cap.
I only have $100. You want to go to my bank account and see the withdrawal statements
When
on
you need
there?
to start talking to your mother.
Okay.
You are 25 years
just take
old.
me, please take me to my
but listen
yeah.
to me
Just
when
don't put your hands on me though, cause I got you on there. I got you on there, and I'll post you. And I'll post you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Post me. Post me.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
25 years old.
Yeah.
You got shit to your
Yeah,
name.
you're right.
A car,
You're right.
a house,
You're right.
no clothes,
You're right.
You don't
And
buy
you can
no
lose all
food.
that shit.
I
And
know
you
I
can lose
can,
all
but
that shit.
God
You can
bless,
get in
I'm
a
not. I
fucking
work
wreck
hard
and
every
die.
motherfucking
You can
day.
get a wreck and die. You can get in a
When
wreck
you
and
say
die.
no,
Wreck.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got a
One
job
more
interview,
time.
bro.
You need to go
One
and
more
talk
I
to
got
your
a
time,
job
mother.
fellas.
interview at 1
Check
o'clock.
it
Why
out.
would
Go
you
talk
why
to
would
your
you not
mother.
take me to my job interview
I
at
said
1
I
o'clock?
would. Your mother said the rent
I can't
is
talk
due.
to okay, I gotta
Put
get
in the
paid
comments
first.
what y'all
You
think.
have money. You
No,
just
I
spent
don't.
it
I
on
don't
a
have
studio
anything.
session. You just bought
I don't
shoes.
have.
You
I only
just
had
bought clothes.
$100.
That's cap.
I only have $100. You want to go to my bank account and see the withdrawal
When
statements
you
on
need to
there?
start talking to your mother.
Okay.
You are 25 years
Just take
old.
me. Please take me to my
But listen
yeah.
to me
Just
when
don't
I
put
talk.
your hands on me though, cause I got you on there. I got you on there, and I'll post you.
Let me talk while you
And I'll
recording
post
me.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Post me. Post me.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
25 years old.
Yeah.
You got shit to your
Yeah,
name.
you're right.
A car,
You're right.
a house,
You're right.
no clothes.
You're right.
You don't
And
buy
you can
for no
lose all
food.
that shit.
I
And you
know
can
I
lose
can,
all
but
that
God
shit. You
bless,
can get
I'm
in a
not. I
fucking
work
wreck
hard
and
every
die.
motherfucking
You can
day.
get a wreck and die. You can get in a
When
wreck
you
and
say
die.
I was laughing my ass over that nigga seeing a wreck. How your boy looked at him. A wreck. What y'all think, fellas? I mean, because, we do have like I said, we have our opinions on that type of stuff. Knowing how old he is and knowing what's going on, knowing what he's supposed to be doing, and knowing everything about this situation. Y'all give me y'all takes on it.
I would have brought the man to the job interview. Fuck that. You
But
see
no,
what I'm
I
saying?
see
It don't make no
why.
sense.
I see why.
He
it's a
said he
lot-
was going to bring him.
I see why it's a lot of men nowadays that feel like they not gonna take the stepdaddy role. Like back in the G, the stepdads was losing power, and now it's like they done lost all the power. Oh shit!
Yo, I mean,
God damn.
appreciate that, mister.
Who the fuck is y'all?
I know. Hey, bruh. That's how they talk.
Fuck, I've been fucking working forever. The fuck?
I work right now.
For a time where I ain't have a damn job. I mean,
So, I mean, you could elaborate, Mr. McLibtard? You a McLibtard? Okay. You could but yeah, Y1W though, we gonna definitely talk about that. Just tune in, you hear me? Just tune in. We gonna definitely talk about that later. But yeah, go ahead, y'all. My bad. I was just
yeah, but that's. I mean, I think they losing the power, and why the fuck he saying shit like you could lose the money? I don't know. I don't know. It's given definitely scripted. Because why would you say that?
Right. Now for instance, let's take that out your brain and say that was a real situation. I'm glad you say that though, but take that out of that and say if you had that situation living in your house.
I definitely would have brought him to the interview like P. Dot said or whatever. But we would have definitely nipped that shit in the bud way earlier than that.
Because Round did say he was gonna take him to the interview, so he did say that.
He keeps saying his mama said something.
The rent part, I think, was the problem. Like he was supposed to pay some type of rent.
Yeah, mom's like nobody.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
but I'm like this shit.
He had some money due, chat. He had a bill,
brother. Sometimes
he said he just spits. He said I got $100. That $100 supposed to go to your mama. At least 75, though. You broke, nigga. But if you're trying to pay your bills, you're trying to pay your bills. That's just me being an independent person thinking about it. What you think about it, McLibertar? What you think about me saying that?
Once your mama start hitting you with that text, it's like, fuck, you might as well pay your own bills if you're gonna have to pay her anyway.
What you say, Chop? You might want to do what?
Might as well just pay your own shit. Get up out of there.
Ooh, get up out of there, homie. You're just a baby boy, homie. Gotta get up out of here.
Yeah.
Your ass ain't in a wheelchair. Your ass ain't got Down syndrome. You ain't looking for love through a spectrum. None of that shit. You a well-bodied, grown human being, especially in this era. Man, you gotta have something going. And if you're gonna look at it from that point of view, look at it like you could make the whole house come up instead of you just getting over on not paying a little bill here and there because that's your mama. How about that?
Yeah, you got it.
You 25, sir. 24? What he said?
All that starts with the mom.
Yeah. Obviously, she pets him like a goddamn poodle, Chop. It's obvious, right?
Right.
So, P-Dot, what you think about that situation where the mama coddles the child into becoming insufficient in life?
I'm glad you brought that up too, bro. Because I was talking with one of my coworkers about that same type of situation the other day, where you have mothers that wind up coddling their children so fucking much till it's just unbelievable that there are certain things that they will ignore, and then once shit get real, like brother saying, hey man, look, you supposed to be doing this, and this, right? So at a certain age, like I'm not one that say, oh, when you make 18, you got to get out of my house. I don't believe in that because my people didn't believe in that, right? Once you get up to the point where you showing that you stable, you got employment, which at any given moment that could be taken away. Jobs come and go. But when you showing that you could balance your budget, make sure you have a little as well as take care of paying bills in this household, then all right, bro. Look, I'm gonna come help you look for an affordable place. I'm gonna help you get set up with some furnishings and stuff like that. It's just like there are steps, but if you not as a parent working those steps with
That's
that
a
person,
good point,
you get a
DD.
situation like
They
this.
must have didn't hear that.
About the paying for the studio time. Now, it depends on how much he being charged for studio time, which at any given rate, if you got money to
Man,
pay for studio time,
man.
Chop,
then
how
you
much
got
you
money
get
to
paid for
pay You see what I'm saying? You got money to pay something towards something.
No, I'm
Now,
with
how
you,
much your
Pete. Just put
telephone
all
bill
the
is? I'm gonna pay your
perspectives
telephone
into
bill.
place, though.
You
Yeah,
see?
I'm with
They
you.
had to put me out.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
we I mean, but if he got the ability to do all of that, then yes, by right, dog. Listen, I can't hold your hand to this. You say you only got $100, but you got a job interview. Use that $100. Use catch your Uber and go to your job interview. I
Brown
don't have to
said,
bring
I
you.
am gonna bring you.
You
Pete,
know what I'm
Brown said he
saying?
was gonna bring him, though. That man said he was gonna bring him, though.
Then
That wasn't an argument. Lil Round brought
so
that
what
up.
was the whole
Like as
argument?
if that damn rent. his half of the
You see what I'm
his
saying?
half
Because
of the
like if
rent.
dude said he was gonna bring it, it
Yeah,
couldn't even been
or
an
whatever
argument. But dude,
or
I
whatever
heard dude
portion.
say, "So you not gonna bring me to the job interview?" It's like, wait,
Look, I play it
that is
again
an
for you.
argument within itself.
I play it again for you
Because
right
I
quick.
heard the
I'm gonna
dude
play it
say,
one
no,
time.
I
Here we go.
heard the dude say, "So you not gonna bring me to the job interview?" He's like, "No, I'm not bringing you to the
He
job
never
Right.
interview."
put
All
excuse
right.
for
So
that
so
nigga,
don't
man.
just listen to him. Listen to the dude too. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen.
interview, bro.
You need to go and talk.
I got
to
a
your
job
mother.
interview at 1 o'clock. Why would you not take me to my job?
You go and talk. You go and talk.
I got
to
a
your
job
mother.
interview at 1 o'clock. Why would you not take me to my job interview at 1 o'clock?
I would. Your mother said the rent
I can't talk to. Okay, I gotta get paid first.
But why is he saying you gotta go talk to your mother when you already
Because
agreed
he
to bring
just bringing up shit like
interview?
I'm trying to tell you, because that's what I'm trying to tell you. He just keep bringing up whatever he think is wrong with by him saying something to him at all. Because of his mama coddling him the way she coddled him, right? It all spins into what we all saying, but understand how it's all going the way it's going too. I'm telling you this because you need to hold some type of responsibility, and you can't even hold that end of it. And you think you're just gonna live here forever. I can't even get my relationship going with your mama because of your ways. She's not gonna leave you out there, dog. You just gotta have some get up and go about yourself. That's it. The man said he's gonna bring him, Peter. He said, I am gonna bring you. What we doing? So, that's what I'm saying. Like, then he thought the man was gonna fight him and all that. I don't know if you heard it the first time, but he was talking about, man, don't back up. Don't hit me and all this shit. Man said, I ain't gonna hit you, man. What are you talking about?
I'll post you.
I'm gonna post you. The fuck? You're 24, guy. You're not 18. You're 24, fellas. Might don't mean shit to y'all, but guess what, bro? It means shit to me. Now you're half retarded. You're half retarded now. No, you're half retarded. And you're trying, and you want me to take care of a retarded kid. I probably can. But that don't mean I should. Should I keep making my child feel like he's retarded? Or should I help him believe that he's an actual human being and he could do stuff for himself? Which one? It becomes a choice to the parent as well. As long as I know we don't want our children to be out here and all this shit here. But these people become people of their own. And you gotta let that shit go. And guess what? They're gonna start having their own little thoughts, their own little process that got shit to do with your parent ass. You was a parent. You're not a parent no more. You are trying to get a relationship with a grown fucking adult now, and they want to be respected as such. So whatever decision they make, guess what, y'all? They want y'all to respect that. I don't give a fuck if they smoking meth and crack. They want y'all to respect that. Ain't that selfish? Ain't that cheeky?
Cheeky black.
You see what? This is what parents go through, and this is what becoming, a parent is. Unconditional love. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit mean let go. Unconditional love. You love them enough to let them fly on their own, bro. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes you gotta let go of your own bullshit. So it's all type of lessons into that shit. So I just want to throw that on y'all right quick. You know what I'm saying? Chop, you want to rewind on anything on that situation?
No, just the fact that what you mean you paying for studio time? Like you can't afford studio time.
You can't afford studio time. That's what I said.
Yeah, you can't afford studio time if you can't pay the bills.
They got the apps now, Chop, where you could do your studio shit on the app now, Chop. You don't even gotta go there.
Yeah, but
see,
even before
he's choosing to spend his money where he wants to. So that's what pissed me off too.
Like, no, nigga. Like, how you use that as an excuse? Like, how you even say that? How you even say, oh yeah, that's why I'm doing it, because this. Like, no, nigga, you ain't supposed to be saying that. You're not supposed to be using that as an excuse. I gotta use for studio time. I could just imagine what the raps are talking about, huh? He better not be talking about no money or nothing in them raps, didn't I, Chop? He better sound like he better sound conscious as hell in them raps, huh? Sound like some struggle rap.
that nigga say anything about a Rolex or anything. It's
motherfucker.
I'm just saying, baby. I'm gonna move on, bro. I got one more for y'all for other news. You know what I'm saying? This one is I'm gonna say this is the hidden hand that we like to talk about, fellas. This is one of those things. Something simple now. It's a simple situation where this could happen to everybody at one time, but to one person all at the same fucking time. And what I mean by that is you might have a person that you've been dealing with that come scope from you or whatever. And that person just so happened to get killed by people that you knew from an area or something. So now people are attaching stuff to you, or now the investigation is coming around you because you are also in that type of game. Excuse me. So we talking about situational stuff. And Chop, this situational thing that happened here couldn't have been one of the best moments of 2025 for me, dog. Because this goes right with my goddamn puzzle of life, my nigga. Check this shit out.
Where 9 suspects appeared in court today following their indictment in a sickening sex trafficking case. A total of 12 people have now been charged for their alleged roles in the kidnapping and sexual abuse of a 14-year-old girl. The young victim was missing for more than 3 weeks before her dad found her on a docked boat in East Islip. Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager is live for us in Riverhead, Suffolk County with more. Stacey.
Well, Pedro, she was missing for 25 days, and she was victimized every single one of those days. That's what prosecutors said today in court. Again, we're talking about a 14-year-old girl and nearly a month of sickening events that brought us to this point. One after another, and each story sounding like a horror movie on repeat. A 75-count indictment from a grand jury in Suffolk County. So far, 9 different defendants facing a litany of charges in the case of a 14-year-old East Patchogue girl who went missing back in December until a call from one of the defendants,
just one girl went missing, lined all their ass up.
Who led police to this 56-foot boat in Islip where the teen was found 25 days later. But prosecutors say that's not until after each of the 7 men in this picture had sexually assaulted her, and the 2 women allegedly traded her out for sex and crack cocaine. Attorneys for those accused painting a far different picture.
Mr. McLibertard
held against her will.
She didn't call for help because she didn't want help. She was there on her
own.
Voluntarily.
Look like y'all.
The prosecutors say it all began with this man, 35-year-old Alton Harrell of Bellport, who was communicating with the teen on social media. Harrell now facing the most serious
of the
charges,
shit
first-degree
together, Mr.
kidnapping,
You see
along
this shit?
with rape and trafficking.
Mr. Harrell attempted to assist the police in locating
That's the only way it's going to work, if we do it together.
Was gone for a very long period of time that he had no contact with her.
The boat owner, Francis Buckheit, faces that first-degree kidnapping charge as well, and Daniel Burke, who allegedly kept the teen at his mobile home for 3 days. Prosecutors say the girl was given crack cocaine every day she was gone. Lawyers for all the defendants insisting their clients had no indication she was only 14. Meanwhile, both the girl's parents were at court today. Her father
Listen to this shit. Look,
very
watch this shit, y'all.
outspoken about the
Watch
case,
carefully.
saying nothing, nor did her biological mother.
Where you was at though, round? And the mama.
And it was
where
only
y'all was
last
at with the
week
tattoos
that
and shit?
many county officials stood before
What you say, Chop? My bad. What you say, Chop?
It be the first ones to sell them children. It be their damn parents. I wonder.
He looked at mad. That nigga looked like a biker nigga, huh? He looked like he was a part of the Hell's Angels or something, huh? He mad. So, which raises questions. And then they came separated from the mama, and she came later. She a little bitty old thing with the big hair.
Yeah, that's crazy, son. Like,
it raises questions like, why your daughter way over there and all that. But I want y'all to hear one more. I'm gonna play it one more time, and I want y'all to hear what actually the prosecutors are trying to say. about this shit. This shit is crazy.
Where 9 suspects appeared in court today following their indictment in a sickening sex trafficking case. A total of 12 people have now been charged for their alleged roles in the kidnapping and sexual abuse of a 14-year-old girl. The young victim was missing for more than 3 weeks before her dad found her on a docked boat in East Islip.
So the dad found her, child.
Stacey Sager is live for us in Riverhead, Suffolk County with more. Stacey.
Well,
where was the
she
mama?
was
You know, we're
missing
supposed
for
to leave them sharing with the
25
mamas.
days, and she was victimized every single one of those days. That's what prosecutors said today in court. Again, we're talking about a 14-year-old girl and nearly a month of sickening events that brought us to this point. One after another, and each story sounding like a horror movie on repeat. A 75-count indictment from a grand jury in Suffolk County. So far, 9 different defendants facing a litany of charges in the case of a 14-year-old East Patchogue girl who went missing back in December until a call from one of the defendants, 52-year-old Jacqueline Comiskey, who led police to this 56-foot boat in Islip where the teen was found 25 days later. But prosecutors say that's not until after each of the 7 men in this picture had sexually assaulted her, and the 2 women allegedly traded her out for sex and crack cocaine. Attorneys for those accused painting a far different picture.
There's nothing to indicate that she was held against her will.
She didn't call for help because she didn't want help. She was there on her own, voluntarily.
But prosecutors say it all began with this man, 35-year-old Alton Harrell of Bellport, who was communicating with the teen on social media. Harrell now facing the most serious of the charges, first-degree kidnapping, along with rape and trafficking.
Mr. Harrell attempted to assist the police in locating this person, and this person was gone for a very long period of time.
Who else we got, Nick?
No contact with her.
The boat owner, Francis Buckheit, faces that first-degree kidnapping charge as well, and Daniel Burke, who allegedly kept the teen at his mobile home for 3 days. Prosecutors say the girl was given crack cocaine every day she was gone. Lawyers for all the defendants insisting their clients had no indication she was only 14.
Watch what they say, though, child. Here it comes, child. Here it comes.
Were at court today. Her father, initially very outspoken about the case, saying
he ready to fight everybody.
Nor did her biological mother. And it was only last week that many county officials stood before the cameras and talked about the problem of sex trafficking in this county, how it is in the worst 20% of regions nationwide for sex trafficking. There are, in fact, 12 people who have been arrested in this case. 9 of them were indicted today by the grand jury. There may, in fact, be a superseding indictment to come, which includes the remaining 3, but 9 of them who went before a judge today, 3 held without bail. We're live in Riverhead. I'm Stacey.
She wanted to be there.
I know.
That bitch.
I know parents.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Sometimes they put them on buses.
Do your thing, bro.
They let them walk to school. Stuff like that or whatever, and it happens or whatever. But some parents just take stuff not as serious as others. I don't know, because they're not saying initially how she left, but I did hear somebody say that she wanted to be there.
You're right. That's what they were trying to say. They basically was saying, right, like, well, yeah, she came with your boy because your boy was talking to her. Remember, they said he was the one texting with her, right? The black dude.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a meetup thing, right? So if you meet up with somebody, you not knowing you gonna smoke crack and all that. I don't know what instead of after that happened, we can only speculate how all that transpired after that. But that's what they found in her system. That's what was going on, and through them ratting on each other and shit, of course, they got all the rest of the evidence, and it was saying that, yeah, my partner did this job. He had a boat. He know where to hide her. So they already knew this was an underage girl, and it was. I'm thinking about it like how I used to, sell weed and shit, right? I gotta have somewhere to put it. I gotta have somewhere to.
I'm
my
trying
bad.
to figure
Y'all
out
can hear me?
why.
I gotta have somewhere to put it. I gotta have somewhere to, it's like product to me now. And I'm looking at it like that's how they was looking at her, like product.
Right.
So having all that lined up, I'm looking at it like the mama is more influenced into it than the daddy. I think she probably was staying with the mama or something like that because he was more like he was about to go to a WWE wrestling match. He about to fight Kurt Angle, nigga. That's how he looked. The mama was trying to hide her motherfucking face and shit, and they say the daddy was the one that found her.
What they do with them girls, bro? The mamas get into it with them girls all the time. I'm not saying that was the situation.
That's true. No, that's true. Right? No, that's true. That's true.
What you think, Peter? What you think?
One, I don't believe that them prosecutors, a woman especially, would sit there and say she wanted to
You
be
saw
there.
that, Pete? Oh, he said that
she
shit
knew what
hard,
she
huh?
was doing. Like, that's number
Wow.
one. And
Ladies,
then to hear
y'all
that
better pay
from
attention.
a
Pete,
woman,
right? All right,
to hear
ladies.
that from a
You see who
woman.
coming after you.
Secondly, like Chop was saying, where the hell was her mama at that she was able to just go off,
Be gone that long. Yeah, be gone that
be
long.
gone
Yeah.
that long, and don't nobody know nothing until the father become involved? You see what I'm saying? Then you find all these other characters involved in the situation. Nine ratted on
They
each
done
other.
already molested it. Yeah, bro. They say they done already
They
molested
took
all them old
turns.
ass, dusty ass niggas. Make
They took turns.
Lord, he was
One
white
right.
and black raping that girl. You see that? You saw that? What his name is?
Man, that was
He probably
fucked
gone.
up, man.
They both
You
was
know,
brown. Both races was raping her. So what we talking about? Who is y'all?
bruh, I've been saying it. I
We
said it.
speak
I
out
said this
on
shit
this
last
type of
week,
shit.
bruh.
White or black. Whoever over here, they know. We speak out about this. Ask Grace. You must don't know Grace, huh? Grace is one
Man,
of
I
our
wish she was
motherfucking
on here.
listeners.
Grace probably would have been going ape in the
You
fucking
already know.
comments
She ain't
right
about none of that dumbass shit you talking about, man. This is a mindset that people are in when they do shit like this.
And their mindset is truly fucked up. You gotta be a fucked up individual. For I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care that even if she said she wanted to be there, for you to do what you did.
All right, let's talk about that, Pete. Thank you.
You know what
Let's
I'm
talk
saying?
about
I
that.
wouldn't have given a fuck about that, though. Nah,
He
little
didn't
mama,
want
you
to be
gotta get
there
the fuck away from me.
anymore after being drugged. It's no more a choice. She's
You giving this child
come
crack,
on.
cocaine.
Every day.
You was feeding this child crack cocaine the whole time. So not only did you know she was a minor, you kept her doped up,
Sedated,
right?
as
You
they
kept
say.
her doped up. Yes, yes. You kept her doped up and sedated so you could continue doing what you wanted to do
To
to this
rape her.
girl. And
Exactly.
then
Excuse
turn
my language,
around
YouTube.
and
You know how we do.
and then two of the ladies renting her out for said illicit drugs. Like,
They
bro,
forgot about that
again,
part.
I don't think people really understand that if you're gonna do something
That's
sadistic
right.
like that, let me be the judge in your case, and you tell me how you think this
Trafficking.
gonna go down.
Somebody
Y'all done
trafficking,
brought
P.
Judge,
Somebody
y'all done brought
trafficking.
Judge P. Dot back out again. Like Judge P. Dot about to go to the bench.
Oh shit.
I'm
Shit.
see,
They had 7 men involved so far. They got 7 men and 2 shriveled
7
up
men, 2
crackhead
women.
women.
Nah, for the 2 shriveled up crackhead women, Judge P. Dot ruling would be not only am I going to rent you out, I'm going to make sure that who I rent you out to does way more than what was done to her while y'all was renting her out.
Damn. So we talking about animals, or we talking about human beings? Because I don't think no human won't fuck them. I'm sorry.
52-year-old state prisoner Tremaine Carroll must be.
Find some of the most, like I said, I find some specific shit to do them. You gonna pay a physical punishment. I'm a physical.
You can go ahead and chat whenever P. finished too.
Damn,
but no, P. I was just saying, like, I don't see a man wanting to fuck them no more. P. What man you gonna get to do that job in your torture chambers? He got to be fucked up too, I guess.
No.
He got to.
I would not put it to where you receive any type of pleasure from this shit.
Yeah,
so what we talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is he putting on a razor condom or something? I don't know. I'm asking you, P. This is your
condom full of cayenne pepper. Put a cayenne pepper, jalapeno soap.
God.
Oh
yeah. Damn. Hot cat. Rare.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing this more often.
Hey man, welcome everybody. If y'all just joining us, man, like, subscribe, tune into your dog, and then man, you know we up here in the building, man. Share it to somebody, man. Let them know we over here talking this shit. We ain't even get to the D.E.I. yet. I told y'all we do the other news first. My dog Chop Track, he got something up for y'all. Check him out, man. See what's out.
Yeah,
bro.
this was crazy. It's crazy became because D.D had sent us something else. I don't have my computer, so I really need all these videos in the last 15, 20 minutes. But I did what I could.
Shout out to DD 504.
He did send me some stuff earlier about the dads, the stud moms wanting to have a dance because the dads got a dance. But all this, I'm saying something about that because all of that shit leads to this.
52-year-old state prisoner Tremaine Carroll must be referred to with she/her pronouns because Carroll identifies as a woman. But the district attorney believes the defendant is abusing the system.
This is a person who's not a woman in any sense of the word.
In March, DA Sally Moreno charged Carroll for rape allegedly committed while incarcerated at the Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla.
After his first cellmate became pregnant and was moved to Los Angeles, two other cellmates of his complained that he had raped them. So we have filed rape charges against this inmate.
Moreno says the ruling regarding pronouns impacts her ability to prosecute the case.
This is a particular issue in this case because it's confusing to the jury. In California, rape is a crime that has to be accomplished by a man.
Supervising Deputy DA Eric Dutemple says it's also unfair to the victims.
It's just absolutely insane that a victim would have to get on the stand and police their pronouns and their usage when trying to recite one of the most scariest times in their lives.
Carroll was allowed to serve time in a women's prison despite being a biological male because of Senate Bill 132, the Transgender Respect Agency and Dignity Act, which took effect in 2021. It allows inmates to be housed with the gender they identify as. The CDCR website points out state law prohibits discrimination based on gender identity.
There's no psychological evaluation that needs to be done. This person doesn't need to be on cross-gender hormones. They don't need to be signed up for transgender surgery. They don't even need a significant psychological evaluation regarding gender confusion.
Oh my God.
The mere statement is enough.
The CDCR has since relocated Carroll to Salinas Valley State Prison.
It's short. I knew it was short notice, but I had to get a banger. I just had to get a banger. But y'all got the flow, my friend.
So we did talk about this one once before in one of our earlier podcasts, right? Because
something like that. Beat that you on the goddamn spot.
This was our if I'm not mistaken, this really was some of our earlier work when we were talking about this transgender thing, where people who identify as could be housed with the people they choose to identify themselves as.
Your boy got a couple of them bitches pregnant. That's the one you talking about, P. He got some people pregnant.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We talked about this before. Now, the reason I think Chop brought this up is because for the women, right, that Oh, I don't see nothing wrong with a man wanting to become a woman or identifying as a woman and this and this and this. You have to understand that's a double-edged sword you're playing with, and it's razor sharp on both sides. You cannot expect a physically unchanged person who is a biological man to say, "Oh, I identify as a woman."
Look,
Okay,
I want to
that's like
say
when niggas used
the
to.
reason I brought it up is because Dee sent that shit to the group earlier this week. That bitch has 16.9, son. Oh, all right. So she sent that to the group, and we was kind of discussing it in our little group chat. But why I just ain't. I wanted to know why the damn stud. Why you gotta have a stud dance if it's like the dude was saying it's a daddy and daughter dance? So
They felt left out. There's nothing.
y'all
Okay,
can't
so
come.
if
Well,
it's a
don't
daddy
crash our
daughter
shit.
thing,
Don't crash our shit and
right?
take half of our shit. Have your own shit, and that
But
way we
but
wouldn't
but it
even,
couldn't.
because who gonna be there though? It's just gonna be you and two people probably, right?
No, just you and your daughter. That's who it's
Yeah, but
supposed
see,
to be.
they trying to get people to stop thinking that you need a dad or a mom, or you know what I'm saying? Like you can have two moms or you can have two dads, like type shit. But this
Yeah,
nigga
but
is taking care. He taking full advantage of the system because they done made the rules to where you can't tell him nothing because he said he a fucking woman,
because
but he
he
getting
said.
bitches pregnant, and they calling him a trans, and he's still getting people pregnant.
What they call that
But
shit in and
but look,
when you play cards, it's like doing something to the deck.
see,
What they call that shit, y'all? You do
Renee,
something to the deck.
oh,
You
fixing it.
damn, I can't think of it. I can't think of it.
You
Y'all
fixing
know
the
what I'm
deck.
saying, dude. You fix it. Like, yeah, that's a good word, but it's something that it's a quick little saying, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like you fixing the deck. Like you actually making it to where you benefit from this card
Yeah,
game and not nobody else.
I mean, anybody.
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like IQ.
based on what she's saying, I could go. I could
Not
get
just him
booked.
though, Chop. Like when I say
I could
nobody
get
else, I mean like
son with
that
based
area
on what
of
she
arena of
said.
people who are of that stature. See, I could use my trans whenever it fits for whenever I'm trying to fit into something.
Yes,
So it's like
Right, but
that
see,
is
look, this is what
I'm
I'm
exactly.
saying.
fixing the deck
But this is what
for
I'm saying
yeah,
too.
that's
Like the
it
way she
sounds
said it is like I could get booked, and as I'm getting processed, I could tell
I
them at the process I'm a woman, and they got to put me on the woman side. You see what I'm saying?
oh I definitely see you. London, appreciate you for coming through. Vovo Rand said the link. Vovo Ranch want the link, fellas.
Uh-oh, put the link in
Landon.
the thing.
Sorry, Landon. Landon say this comment is about the 14-year-old. I was looking it up and it said that the dad had put up a $15,000 reward for her return. Then the
Oh shit.
woman messaged the father and told him where she was. Dirty bitch.
Ooh,
See what I'm saying?
so that crack went to talking. That
Appreciate that,
fucking crack went to
Landon,
talking.
because that's what I was trying to tell around. It was kind of a little suspicious how the dad walked in like a fucking WWE fighter. He was ready to fight fucking Randy
Still my
Orton, one of
last
them
one, big dog.
motherfuckers, right quick. And the mama, she had her Diana Ross wig swept to the side where the camera couldn't catch her. So it was something that happened, y'all, before that, to where the dad was like, I'm the one that found her. Good shit, though, Landon. Thank you
You
for
can
that
put the
extra.
link in there. You put the link in there, Peter.
No,
No, I
usually
couldn't
Peter
do
do
it.
it, but his he had the what you
I
I
call
couldn't
it.
forgot
do
he
it.
acting like he acting like mine
Yeah,
ain't even
so if
mine.
you could do
Man,
that for
yeah. Give me
round,
a
we
second, bro.
definitely do that though, Vovo Ranch. We definitely want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, man. We definitely want to hear your point of view. That's what we mean over here.
Making
That's
me
why it's called a
mad.
smoke session. That's why it's Blunt Talk Nola. You did, because you could come
I
over
think I
here and
got it.
express yourself freely.
Just try.
Got the link.
We invite all
The
that. We
link.
love it.
The link in the comments, y'all. Link in the
You know
comments,
what I'm
y'all.
saying? Look how he just tried. He just tried. That's all he did. Try.
I just put the link in the comments,
If
y'all.
this world was mine. Boy, don't stop
He
me. Don't
sure
stop
did.
my bullshit.
Wait, I don't think I got no more. Yeah, everything else I got is for the. Yep, that was
Yes, sir.
interesting.
So, so, man. So one more
17
time,
bombing news
Landon,
dropping
for you
like it's
bringing that
hot.
up for one more time for the people though. Landon, I'm glad you brought that up. Let's bring it back one more time for the people, and then we gonna start the segment, y'all. Here we go.
And I'm Haley Hines. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, not guilty. That is the verdict in the case of a Polk County teen accused of
where 9 suspects appeared in court today following their indictment in a sickening sex trafficking case. A total of 12 people have now been charged for their alleged roles in the kidnapping and sexual abuse of a 14-year-old girl. The young victim was missing for more than 3 weeks before her dad found her on a docked boat in East Islip. Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager is live for us in Riverhead, Suffolk County with more. Stacey.
Well, Pedro, she was missing for 25 days, and she was victimized every single one of those days. That's what prosecutors said today in court. Again, we're talking about a 14-year-old girl and nearly a month of sickening events that brought us to this point. One after another, and each story sounding like a horror movie on repeat. A 75-count indictment from a grand jury in Suffolk County. So far, 9 different defendants facing a litany of charges in the case of a 14-year-old East Patchogue girl who went missing back in December until a call from one of the defendants, 52-year-old Jacqueline Comiskey, who led police to this 56-foot boat in Islip where the teen was found 25 days later. But prosecutors say that's not until after each of the 7 men in this picture had sexually assaulted her, and the 2 women allegedly traded her out for sex and crack cocaine. Attorneys for those accused painting a far different picture.
There's nothing to indicate that she was held against her will.
She didn't call for help because she didn't want help. She was there on her own voluntarily.
But prosecutors say it all began with this man, 35-year-old Alton Harrell of Bellport, who was communicating with the teen on social media. Harrell now facing the most serious of the charges, first-degree kidnapping, along with rape and trafficking.
Mr. Harrell attempted to assist the police in locating this person, and this person was gone for a very long period of time that he had no contact with her.
The boat owner, Francis Buckheit, faces that first-degree kidnapping charge as well, and Daniel Burke, who allegedly kept the teen at his mobile home for 3 days. Prosecutors say the girl was given crack cocaine every day she was gone. Lawyers for all the defendants insisting their clients had no indication she was only 14. Meanwhile, both the girl's parents were at court today. Her father initially very outspoken about the case, saying nothing, nor did her biological mother.
Look at the mama, y'all. So appreciate the extras too, though, Landon, bro, for real. I wouldn't I would not want to look like I want to pass that up though, because I definitely look at that as a big thing over here on this platform that we're trying to get started. So bringing forth every information. This is what we call the smoke. What Landon doing? Landon is bringing the fucking smoke. This man come with the purple herple, and he rolling up, and he got his own goals. You feel me?
Papers.
This is what I'm talking about. Look, now the girl, Landon said, I'm finding out more information. The dad said the daughter had struggled with the drug abuse. In the past, wore a monitoring ankle bracelet when she went missing, y'all. So don't that sound like the extra piece to the puzzle?
That's what the district attorney probably was talking about.
Look how she said it though, child.
I feel she didn't have to say it
She
like that.
wanted to be there.
Yeah, she ain't had to say it like that. I ain't.
Yeah, she wanted to be there. Under what? Like, ma'am. But I get her job though, right? You see what I'm saying? I get her
Right,
job, and that's her job, right? She's
right.
supposed to be doing that type of shit. It just fucked me up how she did it. Like how fast you
Yeah,
could
she did.
condemn somebody. It just tripped me out. Like it's comedy
And a
relief to
woman to
me.
be a
That's all.
woman.
That's why I say y'all gotta excuse me when I be doing that shit, because it's just a trip how you could just switch modes like that. I can't switch like that, child. I can't do it. I don't. That should be
Flip
fucking me up.
flopping and
Like how
shit.
you could like one quick like what? I'm a whole nother motherfucker, man. That's it goes into those uh sociopaths and psychopaths, all them paths. They go down a path, child. That's all I'm saying. When you could switch like that, when you could it goes down a path, right? And I'm trying to get used to understanding, how people be rocking, though. Because, bruh, ain't no way, bruh. And then I know all this going on with my daughter, and I'm the mama. Remember, the mom is the baby is better with the mama, right? That's what they say.
Right.
That's why they put your ass on child support.
Supposedly better with the mom.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You supposed to be ain't shit, and you ain't been taking care of that baby.
Most women gotta do with
all cases is not the same. See, but
what my girl did, and what's the name of my movie? Man, what's the name of this goddamn movie? With Cuba Gooding Jr. and Ice Cube. Boys to the Hood, man. Everybody gotta do this. The women gotta do the Boys to the Hood shit, man. That's work. That works. The tree wound up going to school, bro. So,
no, we got you, man. Though. Shout out Peaches too. Yes, Peaches liked it now.
What she said?
They were just laughing. They just laughing at that bit. Just talking about the situation though. But yeah, bro. You could definitely move on from them.
I think this case just one of the ones that really stands out, and like and this is why we tell people, if especially on our show, if you can find, hear about, see, or have any information that y'all want us to talk about, send it in to us. Let us know, because these are the types of things that we talk about, and we want more awareness brought out about these types of situations. Even though the defense is like Orlando State Defense was pointing
Instagram,
out that the
BLUNTTALK,
girl
YouTube,
had all this
that's the same, y'all.
information
All that's the
with
same.
regards to the child having a drug abuse problem, being on the ankle monitor and all that there. That still doesn't excuse those adults for doing what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? So by right, regardless that, she was there and it was consensual.
Right.
That
They
still was an
invested in
underage
her.
child.
If y'all wasn't
That
into
still,
that, she wouldn't have been there. You right, P. I don't give a fuck what her goddamn ankle monitor said. You right about that, man. I'm agreeing with that.
More awareness needs to be brought out, and I think this is the best way to do it, because mainstream media is not going to put this type of information out. Because think about it, this would have to have been something that should have been broadcasted nationwide, not just on a
you
local
got to smoke on it, because they say human trafficking is a bad thing right now, right? So why wouldn't CNN talk about this, P? That's a good question, brother.
Yeah, that's all I had wanted to say, man. I just want people to remember, especially with our platform that we putting out there, is that more awareness to these types of things need to happen, so that it can kind of like, if I'm saying this right, if I'm saying this wrong, we need more awareness to get it under control, right? You'll be able to get more of these people off the streets, prosecuted, and things of that nature. Because I don't care that the child had a drug abuse problem. Her drug abuse problem might not have even been related to crack cocaine. But the fact that they was feeding this girl crack cocaine the entire time, 25 straight days.
She had a drug
Yeah.
problem before they took her. So she was going, the nigga probably lured her there, telling her he was gonna give her the drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And had a smoking crack and had a smoke.
I mean, how
And
you
and she hitting it.
manipulate a
She
child,
hitting it.
right?
Now, I was
Tell
gonna
them
say that, but
you gonna give them
god
something that they
damn,
want.
y'all.
Yeah.
Tell them you giving them what they want.
And they all
That's true.
older than her too, though. God
Way
damn,
older.
y'all old ass niggas sitting over this girl doing it like
52 years
we don't
old.
like to
Lord.
hold ourselves accountable, fellas. We too old for that dumb ass shit, bruh. Your old
How the
ass
fuck
hitting
you
that
think of-
girl, bruh.
Yeah, that's nasty work. Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I got my stuff lined up with the
Landon, you
Check
probably
it
be
out.
right, bro.
Were
But
you able
guess
to get?
what?
Were you able
It's still
to get the
underage.
other one?
Landon, she's still
Who?
she's still there under the
No,
wrong
no.
pretense, Landon. You feel me? She's still under the wrong pretense, and that's what we
I
talking
might be
about
able to
right
get
now.
it.
You still accountable for your actions, Ron, regardless of how the law rock, right? You could use
Right.
the law to do fuck shit. That don't make you a stand-up guy because you know how the law works. You gotta understand what morale means, right? What's wrong and what's right. And if you don't have a compass to show you that, then you're lost, my brother. You can't just look at shit from a law perspective and how it goes, because this is why they made a word up called loopholes. You ever heard that word? Loophole? That's ways they could get around laws that they created that you're supposed to be going by, Lander. You see what I'm saying, bro? So when you think about it like that, you have to have some kind of compass on your own to say what is right and what is wrong in your heart and feel that. And if you don't have that, yeah, bro, gotta do some soul searching. That's all. That's how we rock, though, Landon. We bring that smoke too, now. We smoking on that motherfucking. All right, now. Don't be beating the name. Pineapple Express in this motherfucker. Shout out to my nigga Chop Track, man. That was a fire with Raul. What we ready to do, fellas? We ready to jump right into this segment or what? What we doing?
Yeah.
D.E.I. or Chop Track? You got some more other news for us or what? What we doing? Appreciate you too, Landon. Great perspective. I love the logic. This man thinks logical. I love it. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm still here, brother.
Oh, something must have. Oh, okay. Something must have happened with Chopper. All right. We'll get it started then, Peter. We'll get it started then. We're just going to have a D.I. conversation, people. We're not trying to ruffle no feathers. We're not trying to do anything. I'm pretty sure my brothers want to break some stuff down. So I definitely just left that out of my brain. And I just want to give 3 perspectives on how 3 different areas of people feel about this DEI situation. And it probably surprised y'all more than you think. It's actually separated. See, if we let them talk for us, then we have no voice. So once we start listening to them and actually putting the right pieces together to understand what's really happening and what's really going on, then we will actually see that we're not as separated as we thought we were. Especially when it comes to money, huh? Think about it.
Yeah, it all boils down
All
to
right,
money.
now. Hey, what you say, Pete?
It all boils down to that money.
down. Like motherfucking pig feet. Don't play no game. From the rooter to the goddamn tutor. We gonna get into this DEI conversation, and I got the first one for y'all, fellas. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I'm just gonna drop it clean on you right quick. All right, here we go.
Executive orders revoking several DEI mandates, policies, and programs within the federal government this week. President Trump signed multiple executive orders revoking several DEI mandates, policies, and programs within the federal government this week. And he also put federal DEI workers on leave. Melissa Matani joins us now. She's the executive producer of our CBS News Confirmed team. So, Melissa, break down for us the history of DEI programs.
So DEI stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. You sometimes hear this as DEIA. It stands for accessibility.
Oh, okay.
And, and a lot of people mistake DEI to stand for race, when actually it's much more than that. It's age, it's your gender, it's your physical ability, and your socioeconomic status. And basically what these programs do is they try to allow training opportunities, accessibility to get into that sort of executive workplace so that our workplaces start to look like the societies that we live in. And history-wise, DEI has been around since the 1960s, linked very much to the civil rights movement. But it was a 1964 Civil Rights Act that banned employment discrimination based on all of these topics that I just mentioned, like race, color, religion, sex. But really, Lindsay, even though it's been around since the 1960s, it was in 2020 when, in the wake of George Floyd's murder, you'll remember we had these big protests on the streets. And that's when companies rushed to get more diverse people into executive positions. And with this big push, we also saw a big backlash with political figures on the right, people like Elon Musk really pushing back and saying that DEI equated to racism against white people and specifically white men. Really interesting. A study, a Pew Research study from November last year, showed that 47% of white people, that's almost half, think that DEI initiatives are harmful specifically to white men as we're trying to get more women into the workplace.
What does the data show us?
So this is really interesting. So when you look at the data, especially in terms of like how things change, so in 2020 when there was that big push, according to research by the University of North Carolina and Texas A&M, there were 253 black executives in 2020 in S&P 500 companies. By 2023, there were 417. So that's a big jump, but still that's under 500 people. Now compare that to white executives. Those numbers didn't shrink. It's not like they went down. They still went up.
Look
in 2020, there was 6,286.
How long you gotta be doing that bullshit
6,469.
to have the numbers to look like that?
So just take a look, Lindsay. When we're talking about
how long you gotta be doing that, y'all?
417 compared to 6,469 white people.
For that to
Here you can see
that
this
much of
huge
a
disparity, and this
difference.
is exactly why we need these programs.
And why everybody should be following CBS Confirmed on Instagram, because you guys put a lot of these infographics up there for people to see as well. Melissa Matani.
How long you gotta be doing that, y'all? It gotta be. That's why I said I thought it started with slavery, right? Slavery was. I thought slavery was unfair.
Huh.
They say they started in 1960.
19 what? 50?
60. They say the 60s, and then the George Floyd thing happened, which boosted it up even more. But my question is, I thought, equality and fighting for
Fighting for equality was supposed to work in the reverse, but it didn't. It backfired.
Further than that, though. I thought it happened through that.
Nah, it don't. Because remember, when you still under the rule of it's up to the company to decide whether to hire you, promote you, or so on and so forth. It has nothing.
I know, Landon. I know. Landon, look. Landon say I need the link for that. That's good old CBS. Landon, go look. It's right on CBS YouTube. Landon, look, I'm telling you that fault. I know, Landon. Trust me. I get it, bro. Go ahead and go see what's happening. Go tell me. Come tell me. And make sure you subscribe too, bro. I'm telling you, we be over here, bro. And if you think we believe everything they say, Landon, you're wrong. I'm telling you, we on their ass too. That's what we try to tell you. They gonna lead us all kind of ways. Just stay tuned, bro. My bad, Pete. Go ahead, cause
Yeah, but when you think
Landon
about
is triggering.
what you're saying as far as DEI being all the way back into the 1960s, that was nothing more than the Civil Rights Act. Uh, basically, just renamed, right? That's all it was.
A
Civil
couple of
rights
things.
renamed called diversity,
Mm-hmm.
equity, and inclusion. Now, when you still look at the numbers are showing they say, oh, it hurt white men. How does it hurt white men when white men are still the
She
ones
said that's what they was. No, she said that was they was complaining about. That basically that was excluding them from getting benefits at the time.
but that's not true.
So
If anything, they were still getting benefits
I
from
hear you.
diversity, equity, and
Trust me,
inclusion.
P. I'm not going. I'm
Oh
listening, bro.
wow!
I'm glad you saying what you saying, bro. Cause I'm telling you what
Like,
she said. That what she said. That ain't what I said, though. That what she said.
yeah, because we know the truth.
I don't know. A lot of people don't. A lot of people think that it starts off with race, though, right? But that was the only truth she actually told. Remember, she said gender, the age, all the other shit. You heard that, huh? So I
That's what it
think
was
these are the
supposed to be.
organizations that's giving the push to the black because that's what they did us with the other shit, right? They put us
Or
up in the front here,
supposedly.
speak for us, and then get other shit done behind us, though. This been
Hmm.
going on for a minute. We talked about the feminist movement as well, and how, other people got, benefits off of just using the black face. Like it's always a cool thing. It's something not to talk about, but it's something that's always right in your face. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, it's the short end of the stick when it comes down to the other person who helped you start this movement, right? So here we is in 2025, P.
For
Now they
something that
gonna
was
drop back out
supposedly started
DEI.
in Barack
I don't
Obama
know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
term.
Like I thought it started. Before that. I thought this came from slavery. But I'm realizing that it had nothing to do with our people coming from slavery. I thought that was the main focus. Am I tripping or by saying that, P? Am I going somewhere
Actually,
too
no.
far though?
Like I said, when you
Because
when you look at
I'm trying to make it make sense. That's all.
when you
When you say
when
when you
I
actually look
think
at
the
what? Go ahead,
thing
P.
is when we actually look at what the Civil Rights Act was, right?
That's what I'm saying.
And
What that was based off
look
of,
at
right? That's
what
what I'm
civil rights
saying.
that's exactly what the DEI was based off of, right? But again, when you take and say diversity, meaning it doesn't matter black, white, Asian, Latino, so on and so forth, yet all of the things that this act or agenda or legislation or whatever you want to call it is supposed to be there to do is still not doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is
Okay.
creating a more
Okay.
diverse workforce.
It's
Where
something else at hand.
again, right, which again is still
Mm.
like the government can't control a private company, right? The government can't literally
So they
come in and
say,
say,
if I ain't doing
so they
business with you,
say, nah, they can create this
if I ain't
mandate
doing
saying
business
that
with you,
I have to hire a certain amount of black people, right? I have to hire a certain amount of Asian people.
shout out to
I have to
Walmart,
hire
Jerry.
a certain amount of Latinos. I have to hire a certain amount of disabled. I have
Shout
to
out to
have
shout
a
out to
certain
Timu.
amount
Fuck
of
wrong too.
age citizens and so on and so forth. That doesn't mean I have to promote you into executive position, even though you may qualify for an executive position. I met the quota just by hiring you. My job is done, right? Now, if they have a
Yes, sir.
legislation that come out and say, you have to have a certain amount of black people Latino people, Asian people, certain people of
Old
certain age
people,
group, disabilities, and so
transgender
on.
people, dyke
Right,
people, punk
all
people.
that.
Yeah, yep. You gotta have all
If,
that. Yep.
if the legislation says that this is what's needed in your executive branch of your corporation, then that's something totally different because now you're actually operating on a DEI mode, right? Because you have a more diverse uh, workforce as far as in your executive branches, right? Then that would be something
But
that
why the
works
other
well in
ones
the
hide
DEI.
behind the black though? Why they hide behind us with this shit
They,
though?
'cause
That's what
they
I'm
don't
trying to
want to
figure out.
admit that it really hurts.
They always put us in the front like it's we trying to get it passed. It's a black and white thing.
But it's
Like
not
why
our
y'all keep
fault.
putting us in the front? We don't know what's going on. We in a web right now, and it's killing me.
If you
It's
notice,
wrapping me up. I'm
everything
too
they do
comfortable. I'm
got to be
sweating.
put in black and white. And the sad part is, you want to keep us at the front lines of it, so we can always have that ability to say, that's not on us, or that is about us, and this, that, and the other. Like when civil rights
It's
became a thing,
sad, bro, because we
and
be
people
having
were
motherfuckers
complaining
back,
about,
bro, and that shit be pissing me off, bro. I hate when I have a
well,
motherfucker back, bro, and the motherfucker ain't just using me so he could get whatever gain he want. He probably won't be cool with the niggas who he said beefing with him, but he using me to calm them motherfuckers off of whooping his ass. But
true.
then backdoor me and be cool with the dudes and make it seem like, nah, you see what I'm saying? Nah,
He
I got
was
a
the one that
problem
was
with them, and
against
now
you the
you
whole
cool with
time.
them. Oh my.
Right, right. That's just
No,
how that
just
goes.
using, I'm just saying, just using those little tactics to get what you want to get to the top, right? Pull the goddamn crab down in the barrel, P. You feel me? That's the stuff I'm talking about, though. That type of mentality, that type of motive, bruh. It pisses me off, whatever color you is. And people don't act like they don't understand that. So they use color to act like it's one more than the other, or it's the other one versus the other one. No, it ain't. Y'all all playing all kind of games, and a real nigga bet the piss out you. Rest in peace, Soldier Slim.
So another thing that they was looking out with DEI too is, and this would have been some of the stuff I would have been talking about had I not been having technical difficulties. The fact that when they were speaking about DEI and the fact that people were being promoted who otherwise didn't fit the criteria to be promoted, being I want to be an executive, right? So I spent 4 years in college studying business administration, business management. Uh, what's another course that you have to take when you go into business? What's the word I'm looking for? Accounting. You see what I'm saying? Finance and all that, understanding stock employment, understanding even so much as like I was telling the dudes at work. You even have to have a little bit of psychology to help you deal with the multiple different personalities of the people you're going to be working with. So you'll be able to bob and weave when you need to bob and weave, right? And a lot of people don't understand a lot of business work is, especially when it comes to advertisement, it's all psychological. Like you have to know who you're selling to, what product you're trying to get this particular demographic of people to buy. So you have to have that in place. But when you have a diverse workforce, meaning black, white, Latino, Asian, you can come up with a plan to be able to sell to all those demographics equally, right? Even though one demographic might say, you know, I like the product, but I don't like certain things that doesn't really fit the demographic of the Latino population or the Asian population or the black population is more geared toward white. But you still have that same diverse group together to come up with a plan to be able to market sell and produce the product to be able to get some type of influence where all demographics could be able to get in on the deal, right? So that's the other thing about DEI. The inclusion, that's the inclusion part. I'm not really too sure on the equity part because equity has a lot to deal with money and stuff like that. And it's weird that you wouldn't be able to deal with the money situation aside from the diversity and the inclusion. The money part is where all of that shit should tie in together. Because everything, if it's all about the money and it all boils down to the dollar, then all of that shouldn't matter, right? Money is always the driving biggest factor behind a lot of this stuff when it comes to what we talking about with the DEI because it benefited whites more than others. If you look at some of these big major companies, you're not hearing about the workers, which a lot of the workers that work at some of these major companies, even when I was working for Walmart, they were, oh yeah, bonus time coming.
Great
But
point. I'm glad
the
you brought
people
that up.
who
Go ahead.
actually doing the work, like the store
Come on around that
associates,
corner, Pete.
the store associates would not get a part of that bonus. Even though it was said we were supposed to be getting part of that bonus, the only people who were getting the bonus was the people who were in upper management, meaning
I
the
heard they just reinstated it in some Walmarts because I think y'all was supposed to get that. They were supposed to get that, not y'all, but they were supposed to get that bonus every year. But
yeah, every quarter, every quarter they get a bonus.
Yeah,
That's when you start seeing them having all hands on deck, rearranging the stores, putting out all of the bells and whistles. Because when corporate come around and do the inspection of the store, once they meet a certain sales quota for the year at that particular location, that's when they say, okay, we're gonna pay the bonus out to this store. We're gonna pay the bonus out to this store, this store in the region, right? But the people who get the bonuses are not the people who actually put in the physical work to get that store in order. It's always the people in the management sector. And that's why it was always found to be unfair to the people who work there. I might work a double this day trying to help get the store in order.
so far since I wasn't here, it don't sound like nobody said what I was gonna say yet. But that's all I want to make sure. But okay.
Let me run this one then, fellas.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad, Chop. Go ahead. No,
Go ahead.
please, Chop. Say what you about to say, bro. Because he ran it for a minute. He really actually got everything he got out to say. So please, just give me right quick.
All right, Chris. I just feel like on the whole topic that we are very misinformed on who and what it actually benefits. I've never signed a paper. I never even heard of this shit until now. Because to me, I never heard of this shit until now. Because I always felt
George Floyd got killed and then they popped it up again.
I always believed growing up in my family, people, if you had the credentials, you was able to get the job. Now, sometimes, people will say, it is in who you know, but that is true with certain jobs. It is in who you know.
Nepotism.
But that's not called DEI. I heard nepotism was more important than DEI ever was in my community, I would say, or in my surroundings.
Heard of being overqualified?
I'm pretty sure white people feel the same fucking way. Don't you, McLord and Landon and y'all? Y'all felt the same way. See, we think the same. See, what y'all think?
I'm not understanding why.
Look at his skin color.
I'm not understanding why it's a big old thing behind it, because it's like, but in being educated about it, I've heard Why? Like I said, in my mistake to the LGBT community, I said that in the space where, you know, I thought, well, I said that in the space, and I was told that it had nothing to do with the LGBT community. And like I said, when I first heard it, it definitely made me think that it had something to do with them because, like I said, nepotism is more of what I heard than and affirmative action is what I heard more than that or whatever. And I personally, unless it's other fields that they talking about that I don't know about or don't work in, but I know the fields for men, like you get the job. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like if it's a man's job, like a construction worker or something like that, you're gonna get that goddamn job. It depends on how you conduct yourself on that job. If you keep that job, but they ain't got nothing to do with DEI. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just
That lady
speaking.
said, yeah, brother, that lady say old people, gender, and all that, right in the beginning. So you basing it off of that too, Jeff. So I definitely see
That's
your
what I
point of
first
view on
thought.
that, round.
A
So
nigga said no,
now
it was
check
for
this out.
black
Look,
people. I said okay.
yeah,
Okay.
right.
Shit, I can't fuss. I'm
What?
not
And
gonna
I
fuss.
was asking. I don't know if you heard me, but that's what I was asking P. Dot, and P. Dot gave a great breakdown. You see what I'm saying of them doing that when they make these little groups, right? And they want to fight for something. They push us in the forefront as if everything is a so-called black plight, and it's bothersome because y'all know it is. But when it's benefited for y'all, when y'all can do it, like not being black, right?
I
And we are
can't wait till
part of
y'all
y'all
see my
groups and shit.
perspective. I swear I
It's
can't wait till
no,
y'all.
we about to drop into a chapter because he
P-Dot,
brought up
you
a
ain't
good point
shit. I
about
just made
Walmart.
them
So
videos and I ain't got
listen to
no
this,
damn
fellas.
computer,
Wait,
man.
this is Blood Talk Nola. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Landon, you got something for me, bro? What you got
Oh,
for me,
Landon
Round? Let
said,
me
I
see.
seen Landon say
Loud
he
Landon be
wanted
coming with it.
Landon said he
I
wanted the
think
link for the video.
Yeah, the link is
look,
in the comments.
I love his point of view though. No, I love
No,
his comments though.
for
I
the
love his
video.
comments.
Not for
Oh, no, no,
the
He
no.
was
I'm
looking
drama.
sorry.
for
I'm
no. I
sorry.
told him
Yeah,
no. I told him about the CBS chap. I told him where
Oh,
it
all
was
right,
at
all
if
right,
he
all
wanted
right,
to
all
look
right,
it
all
up.
right.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think the
that things
people
people
are
are most
most. Let me see. Let's put it up so we can read it, fella. I think.
the thing people are most mad about is that they think that the company should hire the most qualified person no matter how they look and is trying to do the opposite. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's what them companies do. They don't care.
I tried looking, but that woman didn't link her source for that study. Landon, she never will. That's the news. That's why we created Blood Talk, Landon. Because they don't link no sources. Go back to some of our
He would have
breakdowns
to,
when
no,
we
he would
really
have to go
break
in the
down certain
comments.
things. I cite all my sources. No, he's saying like in the description and all that.
trying to
Basically, like
see.
say if I would have put her link in the description for the news itself, he's saying that she doesn't have no sources of her statistics, which is true. So
Right.
a lot of these people do this a lot of times on the news, P. Dot, and we always expose them. Don't think about it. Without even
Is it
saying it
my
like
turn
that. That's
yet?
what I'm saying. Oh, it's definitely your turn, sir. It is definitely your turn.
Well,
Shout out
no, I
to
can't touch no
Landon,
book.
man.
Is you showed your videos yet? What's up?
You talking to
Silence
Silent?
still got you still got more
Oh
videos
no,
to show?
no. Yeah, I definitely do. I definitely do. I was speaking on a Walmart thing. My bad, chap. I thought you were talking about something else. Here we go.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, Reverend Al Sharpton taking a stand against President Trump's moves to end diversity, equity, and inclusion programs at companies around the country. Fox 5's Duarte Geraldino is live in East Harlem with more on how a day of shopping took on a more profound meaning. Hi, Duarte.
Hey there, Arthur. The Reverend Al Sharpton is trying to send a message to businesses. If you don't support DEI, there are a lot of Americans who won't support you. This is what he did today. He bought $125 gift cards and gave them out to people. He brought them over here to this East Harlem Costco and let them shop to send a message that if they support Costco's going to support them.
We will stand with those that stand with us.
We got to be on the job, doing the job.
Costco says it's sticking with its DEI programs, and Sharpton wants to encourage other businesses to do the same. President Trump ordered all federal DEI staff on paid leave and signed orders to dismantle DEI programs in both government and private businesses. Now, one of those orders requires the government to review DEI policies of public companies. But the National Action Network says it won't back down. They plan to boycott companies that get rid of their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs.
For 90 days, we're going to research the company that we find that has made the most affront. We will call a boycott. But today, we are calling a buy-in.
We're going to buy in today. We're going to boycott
it remains committed to DEI. Many well-known companies are scaling back their programs, including Target, Meta, Amazon, McDonald's, Walmart, Lowe's, and Ford. Now, today it was about buying and supporting companies that support DEI, but the National Action Network says it will soon announce the names of companies that it plans to boycott.
I hate that.
Thank you very much, Duarte.
That's because they don't really be having no sources, man. They be talking. They be full of shit, man. They be full of shit. The news is propaganda.
Be that.
It's a tool.
Be that. Be that. Be that. My dog said we not go. You saw my dog the slick back? He ain't quite had the gel in it today though, P. You saw him? He ain't really had the gel in it. It was kind of cold out there, look like. So it probably dried up a little faster than you thought it was.
I'm so mad I ain't got my sound.
He was about to rock that motherfucker. Brown said we could boycott. But today, we gonna buy in. He was giving out gift cards to go shop at Costco.
They relentless for giving you
$125 in Costco's ain't shit. That's like spending $1.25.
No, look, I get that part though, but think about what he's doing. He's putting money into the business that he's supposed to be boycotting.
Well, I think what he's saying, why he did that with Costco.
I know what he's saying. I heard what he said.
Costco is supposed to be in support of not ending the DEI, whereas Walmart and other major retail brands, Ford, are in favor of ending DEI. So I get where he's coming from, but me personally, knowing that this man is an FBI informant, I wouldn't trust that.
Shit! Oh shit!
So
what you think that's about then? Because we do talk about Boulay and all that
swindle people into saying they wanted to be African Americans. He helped them with that shit too. But I don't want to hear that shit.
No, that was just.
No, he's also tied to the George Floyd thing with this DEI thing too, y'all.
But he was part of the shit too. Because he had a name and he didn't have to say. He could have said, "No, we're not going to adopt African American. We're going to try to make sure we get our indigenous rights." Or
everybody, whoever it is,
none of that shit. He said, "We're gonna just be African Americans." You ask the nigga right now what he is, he gonna say African American. The reason why he doing what he doing is because I'm gonna explain it when I get the flow. But I'm gonna just let y'all. I'm gonna let y'all finish because this is crazy.
Tune in, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Chop Trek's segment is coming up. P-Dot segment is coming up, people.
P-Dot ain't got shit because he ain't making no videos. I'm next.
The truth and the deception. I told you, I ain't call it that for nothing. I knew it was gonna go down. I'm telling you. My people is a fool if you're gonna say us. Not y'all. Check this one out, people.
Backlash tonight against national retailers that have started eliminating
or rolling back their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Latino leaders are calling for a boycott of those big stores. The movement is known as the Latino Freeze, and activists like civil rights leader Dolores Huerta are leading the charge. NBC Bay Area's Damian Trujillo is in San Jose with the story.
Target is one of those
being targeted for
I know I can't
get a pause, but
no, go ahead, Chop. You can get a pause right quick. Go ahead. No, go ahead, man.
Did we just say on the last show that the Hispanics get counted as white? You could press play. It's all going with what I'm gonna present. I'm telling you, niggas. I'm just saying, bro. I just can't wait to get the phone so I could.
See, bro. Y'all got my round out here. Y'all got my round out here tweaking, bro, for that info. I'm loving it.
I'm telling you, the whole record gonna skip. Y'all gonna be like,
y'all
what
know how I come on my week, man. Cool. And look, this was spur of the moment. You feel me? This was special request, huh, Chop?
Yeah.
I did this on the fly.
I work better under the fire.
We were just shooting the shit.
Know. I can get some shit quick under the fire. If I got time, I'm a bullshit.
I see that though. I see that. So
the quick shit be like,
so let's
you can't waste no time. You gotta.
Let's go.
Ooh, just play your finish your video. So I finish your presentation, bro. I'm gonna hold my water. Bro.
Backlash tonight against national retailers that have started eliminating or rolling back their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Latino leaders are calling for a boycott of those big stores. The movement is known as the Latino Freeze, and activists like civil rights leader Dolores Huerta are leading the charge. NBC Bay Area's Damian Trujillo is in San Jose with the story.
What Biggie said, and another one.
Target is one of those being targeted for the nationwide boycott.
This
after the national chain joins others in eliminating its diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. The idea of a Latino freeze is growing. The idea is for Latinos to stop shopping at big stores and restaurants like Target, Walmart, and McDonald's, places that recently rolled back their DEI programs. The move followed similar action by the White House and federal government.
If you don't respect our community, then, you shouldn't have our dollars.
Civil rights leader Dolores Huerta is helping lead the charge for a national boycott. Comedian John Leguizamo is also on board and is pushing for a national freeze on all shopping February 28th, calling it an economic blackout.
Come on, bro.
Call to action for the Latino freeze is targeting specific brands.
Dr. Caroline Chen is professor at San Jose State School of Business. Dr. Chen says that Latinos make up $3.5 trillion in buying power, meaning this isn't an idle threat. But she also notes a successful boycott would need to be a prolonged one, lasting longer than a month.
If it was 2 months, 3 months, 6, etc., maybe then. Yeah, then you'd make significant inroads to hurting those particular companies economically.
Shoppers we spoke with are
your name should be Kid no more. You should have a Chinese name.
The Latinos people, the
white
people that come to work.
We reached out to Target for reaction to the boycott, but have not heard back. Huerta says the time to act is now.
And the least we can do is send a message to Donald Trump's backers. You know what? If you don't want to support our community, then our community is not going to support you.
Still leading the charge for diversity, equity, and inclusion at 94. Damian.
At 94, yo. Civil rights leader for the Mexicanos. Hey, I never knew her. That was my first time meeting her, fellas. I thought that was just for black people, but hey. What do I know, right? Because I've been told a whole nother thing.
I'm glad you showed us another race because I got another race.
Nobody else.
I got another race too.
So let's end this all, Chop, and I'm bro, because I'm telling you, round this, they got me feeling like Arseface, bro.
But you know what's cool? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna just remember my speech and I'm gonna say it because. This just feels so familiar to me. amazing how familiar.
This is a lot of conversations and a lot of puzzle pieces. It's like when you sit out like
They
a
do it to
1,000
us
puzzle
the
piece
same
thing
way every
and putting this together
time. Every
piece by
time
piece,
they
though.
do it to us. They
Every
do it
time,
to
bro.
us. Every
Yep.
time they do it
It's
to us.
another piece of the puzzle. It's like putting the clouds together on the big puzzle thing. They all
They
blue
always
and
get
got
you
a
to
little white
fight for
on it.
something so hard that's gonna benefit another motherfucker. Not even gonna benefit you.
Ooh. It wasn't supposed to. It's just you're supposed to be a part of it as a person. Like Michael
So we
Jackson
gonna
said,
call it
no
out
matter if
today.
you're black or white.
We gonna call
Yes,
it out
ma'am.
today. They gonna see.
You
They
already
gonna
know,
see
Grace.
today.
Don't play no game.
They gonna see today.
From day one, our country has slowly tried to live up to its founding fathers' vision in the Declaration of Independence. The vision that we are all created equal, having inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, no matter our status or background. We weren't close to that when this country was founded. We discriminated against African Americans, women, and others. But we made progress, like the 14th Amendment.
Look at the
19th
auntie from the
Amendment,
Addams
and the
family
Civil Rights
telling us
Act,
about
and
our
more
history,
recently,
yo.
diversity, equity, and inclusion was added. But today, that last one was ended by an executive order of President Trump. So let's get into what DEI is and what DEI is not.
DEI is an umbrella term for plans to put equitable
It's an
environments
umbrella
into our
term,
workplaces.
fellas.
Something Dr. Uhuru Williams, founder of the Racial Justice Initiative at St. Thomas, is well versed in.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion simply ensures fairness and hiring
You ain't got
practices.
no
It doesn't establish quotas. It
hair
doesn't establish
on your
set
face or your
asides.
top of your
It simply
head.
recognizes
I
the
don't trust
importance
you,
of
Ron.
creating an
Sorry.
environment where everyone feels valued and seen.
Its origin, as it pertains to work, is the Civil Rights Act of
Man, they got no
1960.
lip
I really
hair or
wish
nothing.
that people would just dig into the language
I
of the
digress.
Civil
Job, he
Rights
might
Act
well
of
shave his fucking
1964.
eyebrows.
That dig
Yeah, he
brings
might
you
as
to
well, because
Title
I ain't
6
think
and
he
7
had them
of that act
motherfuckers either.
that say discrimination is prohibited in employment based on race, color,
Still,
religion, sex, or national origin.
Look,
And to know what's been around
See,
for 60
where all that
years
come
should
from?
tell
Look,
you,
here we go.
working toward
Diversity,
equity,
the word
and inclusion
diversity.
is not a new
Highlight it.
concept in this country. So to see it stricken from the federal government is something.
I never thought, and I'm not Pollyanna by any
Phase
stretch
that
of the
located. Why?
imagination that we would get to this point. This is very, very difficult.
The most recent data from the Government
No, it's
Accountability Office shows that federal employees aren't remarkably diverse. Nearly 68% of them are white, a clear majority.
To have the president come in and articulate, as so many believe, that fundamentally these programs are discriminatory against whites is simply not true. They do not entitle nor provide opportunities or jobs for individuals. They simply ensure fairness in hiring.
Fairness that also isn't just about white or black.
A large number of those who have benefited
How it's
from
not about white or
these
black.
types
It's
of programs
68% of the white motherfuckers
are
get the
minorities
jobs
other than
because of the
African-Americans.
program.
Now, in addition to all DEI
Look, Chop, they gotta
programs
tell you a
being
little bit of
closed
truth.
as of 90 minutes ago today at the federal level, remember, all staff working on those programs
Look.
are now on paid leave. The private sector is not bucking this
Paid
trend.
leave.
Major companies like Meta, who owns Facebook
Meta.
and Instagram, Walmart,
Like
McDonald's,
they're supposed to.
they
See,
have
all this
ended
in place
their DEI
already.
programs as well.
So basically, my whole point is just listen to all sides of the spectrum when we talk about this situation. That's what I actually got from it, from my point of view. I'm gonna speak more on it on my final words, but it's definitely something that we all have to look at as a people if you really understand what racism is. If you don't, then you're in the right goddamn place, because that's what we do over here. We break the norms, right? Because your understanding, the way you was taught, was a whole different way from how we was taught. You was fed bullshit, just like we was fed bullshit. The only difference is that it's a difference, and that's why it was created. So when we can understand that, then we can understand why this is being pushed by these motherfuckers who have no sites, no sources, or none of that shit, and just be saying this shit. Whether it's against Trump or whether it's against us, it don't fucking matter. They be way out in other countries lying on them fucking people. And you go listen to them people news, they tell you what the fuck going on. So Just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the comments. I appreciate y'all putting all that in there, bro. Shout out to y'all. Oh, I passed the torch. Yeah, I passed the blood, bro.
Diversity of voices.
Hit that good, bro.
We've seen on this stage talented, hardworking people from different backgrounds with different points of view, and it changes the game. DEI is not a threat, it's a gift.
Who the fuck is it a gift to? That's second slide.
Bang. P-Dot, what you think about it being a gift? Is it a gift from what you heard from my
What
from what you heard from my segment?
More like a curse.
What you think about it being a gift?
Do y'all see this shit?
You think it's a curse, Pete? It's a curse? Damn.
You looking at the screen, Pete?
Y'all this tonight.
Is you looking at the screen? Do you see what they say?
It says white women have been the primary beneficiaries of affirmative action and DEI hiring. White women have seen the most significant gains in promotion to the C-suite. Now, I have no idea what the C-suite. I guess we could call that the coochie suite. White women hold the majority of executive roles and are the best compensated for this work. So y'all telling me
shout out to
that if Kamala Harris,
no. You heard what the fuck Alicia Keys said. You heard what Alicia Keys said.
So
this is for everybody. This is for everybody. The singers, the genders, the music, or whatever. It's for everybody. This ain't for them. This is the same thing they told us with the Women's Right Act, right? The white women wanted, because black women was fine. The white women was the ones that couldn't that didn't like being at home while the man went to work and all that shit. They didn't like that shit. Because they couldn't cook, right? So who the fuck had to cook their food?
Black people.
Because they couldn't cook.
Well, I mean, whoever worked the goddamn job, I guess, Shop, you're right. And predominantly it was us. Yeah, we was taking all them fucking jobs.
Them bitches ain't did shit, but their husbands knew they wasn't shit. Their husbands knew they wasn't shit. And they treated their ass like shit.
Why
you think they get so much? Why you think they get so much for divorce proceedings and shit? Where you think that come from?
No, they got tired of being smacked.
They always tell you. Some of these cases. Y'all stay tuned. Blunt Talk Nola. We gonna definitely get on some of them cases. I got some stuff for y'all.
Somebody else that we doing it. We did this for this. We did that for that. We're doing this for that. Y'all is doing that shit so that shit could stay in place for y'all. So now what does that make Trump? Because he taking something away from white people.
Oh, problem.
God damn, Peter. That's some of the smartest shit I done heard you say, and the quickest I done heard you say it too.
They talk that shit about. They talk that we not talking about that. What they talk that shit about the government assistance, right? What the statistics say about that? Who get that the most? And we supposed to be mad? What the fuck is we mad for? Y'all the ones mostly benefit off that shit. And he not taking it away from us, bitch. He taking it away from y'all. But we gotta scream about it, I guess, because our voice louder or whatever. We got bigger platforms.
So if I got a little money, Chop. So look, if I got a little money, Chop, and these people that believe in this, but want to keep that in place, can I make a little noise and get a little money off them?
Man, yeah. Son, the world fucked up, sir. And I'm not a Trump advocate. I'm not saying that. I'm a person advocate. I believe in right is right and wrong is wrong. This shit is ridiculous, bro.
It's
This shit
about the
crazy, bro.
people.
This shit crazy. Y'all more worried about him. Y'all not paying attention to what the fuck going on. They
That's the
keep
last
pulling
thing
the
she said, Chop.
they
It's
keep
the
pulling
last
the
thing she
same
said.
wool over nigga eyes on the same wool. They keep pulling that same bit. Nigga just keep on jumping on the bandwagon. What happened to all that reparations talk? We can't. That shit just stopped now because they taking DEI.
Nah, we still under the investigation phase of what would be appropriate amount of recreation.
They gotta tell us we from here first.
Pete, that sound like a public defender.
They gotta start there. Start there.
You
Tell us
losing.
where we really
Pete, you
from
losing.
first. Tell us where we really from first.
You be
and we
trying
can
to
start
help them.
there.
Pete be trying to come up with that. Be sound like something they'll say too. Like, yeah, we just trying to work on.
Don't tell me you don't know.
That's how they sound.
Don't tell me you
they
don't
tired
know.
of that, Pete.
Don't tell me
and
you can't find out.
I know you wasn't serious. I would just
You
point that
got
out, though, bro.
record. There
Like,
is
that's real
record.
talk. Pete. That's just how they be sounding,
Come
bro.
on, man.
That's just how they be sounding.
That's just
We're
how
still
they
in
be
the
sounding, bro.
investigation phase of figuring out what would be the proper amount of recreation.
Big head. Exactly. Fucking big head.
Real nigga, bet the piss out you.
Man, dog. Come on,
You could
bro.
continue,
That's all
brother.
I'm
That's
saying.
all I had to
All
say.
right, I got one more video, bro. One more video. Here we go. I wanted to show the evidence first because I know we got Landon on here today. You know, I'm used to, just want to show the evidence before I show this what she about to say.
The reality is this: America is a racist country. Period, point blank. That's the end of the T. That's been the history. That's the present day. So the country recognized, hey, because this racist country that enslaved you, that subjected you to Jim Crow, that subjected you to a prison industrial complex, that is racist towards you in every facet, will work overtime to ensure you never have these opportunities. We would never admit you because we would deny because of your race. We use that to keep you out. Mm-hmm. That is why we are saying, okay, we are recognizing that, and we are trying theoretically, and I do heavy on theoretically, level the playing field, because that's not real tea. Because the reality is affirmative action has benefited more white women than anybody fucking else. That is just quite frankly what it is. So it's not about, and the way like white people and racists and coons alike will pretend that what it means is that black people who are not qualified, who are not capable, who don't deserve to be there again. No, what it means is you believe that innately about all black people. We know you believe that. And so what we are saying is we are now putting a policy in place to rebut your presumptions. But the reality is there are very few of us. There are very, very few of us in any institution. Very few of us. And we have to be the fucking best to be there. And I will say this. I'm a person, I recognize racism for what it is. Racism is about dehumanizing us. Racism is about not recognizing the facts. So I don't feel compelled to I didn't get into school in affirmative action. We've all been to school, and experienced that. I just read Eli Mistel's op-ed about it. We all experience them perceiving our presence as that. But that's what racist is. Reality.
I ain't hear nothing she said. She had her titties out.
Man, stupid.
Don't look at them titties the whole time.
And y'all thought, and you thought I was gonna be the one to say something, huh?
No, because I noticed the chain was gone too. Because the chain was gone. Whatever necklace on the chain
was gone.
The bitch
I don't
gone.
know what that was.
I don't know what's on that.
Heart, her
that
mama,
with a cross.
whatever
I don't
was
know
on
what
that
it is.
necklace.
You don't know. That bitch is buried. That's the first thing I noticed when I watched the video.
And that's why you can't look. And this is what people. And I'm glad you brought that up, Chop, because that's my point. That's why I said that, bro. Because you can't bring that type of point of view with the distractions that you have in the presence of people when you talking to a broad audience. Your stature, your vernacular, not only your mental capacity, but the way you physically look and dress and hold yourself.
I just thought about
You're
something.
doing that.
What they say the Latino population
Doing it to be held accountable.
Power to the economy? 3 point something billion? Well, if that's the case, how much do black people contribute to the spending power in today's time in the economy. Because if the Latino community is bringing in 3 point something trillion, I could estimate that the black population, and when they said that, bro, guess what? My wife and I were just in Walmart tonight. A Latino family was in that bitch buying TV. They had an 86-inch TV, a 56-inch, 86, 75, a 50, and two 42-inch TVs. Them bitches spent. I'm telling you, I watched these people spend at least $2,000 on fucking TVs. Name brand, high name brand. What it is? What's that TV name brand? Samsung with the 4K LED,
Tell me
MOLED.
what you mean though, Landon. I don't know what you mean by that. What part you were
They,
talking about? My bad,
if they got that
TJ.
kind of spending power, what does the black
Reparations for
community
what? I
on the
think he was talking about you,
so-called?
Chap, about your segment. Reparation for what? And are you talking about slavery?
We're not talking about just slavery. We talking if you go to say slavery, we might as well talk about the actual continued slavery and held
I
being
don't
held
think that
back
was for
by
what you were
all these
saying.
unjust laws.
I think that
All
was from
right.
what Chap showed. I think
All
it was from
right,
the
but
video.
based on what he's talking about, Landon, one people to be hired based on qualifications and not on race, gender,
Merit.
sexuality, not
Yeah, he
supposedly.
said we said something about reparations before the video,
Oh
right?
no, I said something about reparations because the black people or so-called black people are supposed to be fighting for that. That was their fight, right? So if they're fighting for that, why they stop that fight to join the DEI fight is what I was saying.
Because the DEI fight, quite
And
honestly, the
DEI
DEI
didn't
fight,
come
right?
until the
We only
1960s
get
as
we
well,
only
so
get
that's a big
fucking
gap
5 or 6
of not giving a
of them.
fuck.
Maybe we probably get between I'm gonna say 5 and 15% of that. So why we fighting so hard for that little 15%? Is what I'm saying. Because 68% of the people that even though it's for minorities and diversity and all this other shit, is
Gender and
the
old
the
and
white
yeah,
people get the jobs.
old and gender, yeah.
But see what they say, and I'm not gonna lie because it definitely feels like that in certain sectors. And I've been on jobs where I've been qualified and didn't get the job, and I've been on jobs too where I was qualified and got the job. It didn't matter even if I could do the job or not. I had the qualifications, so you get the job. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The same thing with teaching or anything like that. Like if you have these qualifications, you're gonna get the job. The problem is most people not qualified. That's just the truth about it. Most people are not qualified to do their job. They learn the job on the job, but they never actually go and get whatever
Is it a
training
particular
paid
color
for.
you saying that when you say that, Chap, or you
No,
saying
I'm not
just
talking about any particular color,
overall?
just people,
No, I'm just
period.
for
Yeah.
the audience,
Yeah,
for the
no,
people.
no.
I just
I'm not singling nobody
okay,
else.
just to let them know, Landon and
Yeah,
them.
no, just period, across the board. Because you gotta think about it, it's a lot of times you fall
They
into
don't be knowing what the
jobs
fuck they
that,
doing, and they get their spot because somebody
yeah,
else then got them their spot and shit, man.
thanks, and they don't know what they're
Don't
doing,
act
or they're
like it
not
don't happen.
qualified,
It happens,
or they
man.
do go, or they do go to school, and the
Okay.
person that's giving the
Uh-huh.
school says,
Talk that talk.
come on, I'm gonna get you through it. Basically, give you fucking A's and or give you C's just so you can barely pass, but pass, and your ass still don't know the shit. So having a qualification don't always mean everything at the end of the day because you might not be able to do that fucking job. I know I didn't bust niggas ass on their job before, and when I say niggas, I mean white people too because I didn't work with white people too and Mexicans, but yeah, I didn't bust and women like I didn't bust all their
Guatemalans,
ass.
Venezuelans.
I didn't bust all their ass at work before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with no
Yes, sir.
qualification. So I don't
I
want
can
here to,
vouch for that.
I don't want here to, I need to be qualified or had a qualification. It's niggas that went, get the qualification that couldn't fuck with me doing the shit. So I get that. But I do understand the need to be qualified. Same reason why I decided to go get my bachelor's degree because I could tell you some shit about music that you never thought of, but I knew that before I went to school for it. But I went to school for it because of that shit that Landon talked about being qualified for the job. I know the job, and you know I know the job, but I ain't got the qualifications, so now you're not fucking with me. I can't get the job. Now, what about those people? They should take the time and go get the qualification, right? I guess that's what the answer to that question gonna be.
History tells us, though, Chop, when somebody sees somebody doing something great, they always figure out a way to control it. So once they control it, it could be the certification of you being whatever they found out that was actually already certified, bro. Yeah. So history a motherfucker, man. If you think about it like that, like it goes deeper than reparations. That's why reparations is so hard to actually, really put into an actual category, and that's the problem on that side, right? Because they speak for us as if we feel like that, knowing that that's not possible. There's no way you could actually do that. So, we have those same sectors, just like y'all have them sectors. We need to figure out some of those sectors on y'all, and y'all need to put us up on game, bro, to see what's happening. Because, this is how we get shit done. This is how we, connect everything together. If you about that, though. If you about that. We say, well, slavery was everyone, though. Yeah, I agree with that. And even whites were slaves. Correct. Exactly. So I don't know how reparations would work. And in America, there is no slavery. Okay, so you kind of behind what I just said. So, Landon, you kind of feel what I just said then. So, shout out to you, Landon. I mean, trust me, I got some books if you want to read them. You know what I'm saying? One called White Cargo. It's a good book. And it talks about this situation that you're speaking of right now, right? It definitely goes deeper than what we actually believe in America. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not like we are the ones have been lied to. You've been lied to as well. Your history is a facade too. Or why they call you white.
But
you
I
had
also
to change
believe this too,
whatever who you was, right? Remember that.
white
And your people
slavery
did it
was
willingly,
madly different
regardless
than
of
the slavery
no, go ahead,
that the
P, my
black
bad.
man did. No, I was saying I believe that slavery of the white population or the white people was vastly different than what blacks had to endure. And not to mention the continued effect of the slavery that we had to endure because
Like I
slavery
said,
at some
but Pete,
point
think about it. Look, we could
really
say
did
that
end.
because of the stories we've been told versus the story they've been told. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to get Landon to understand too. You see what I'm saying? Is look, we've been told that ours was way worse than theirs and all. You see what I'm saying? But we actually got to go back and go through the history and see how that actually happened and what really happened to see who been treated what and how this shit really actually happened, though. Like just because
Right.
they don't talk about how white men were whipped and shit or white women were raped and tortured don't mean that didn't happen to them as well in the time of slavery, especially if we're going to say they were slaves too, right? You could do everything to a slave, right? When you talk about black people. So everything that you think of when you say slave to a black person, it should have the same effect to you when you say slave of a white person. Because slave is a slave. They got to do whatever you say, correct? Like whatever your sick ass is into. So it's a part of that factor as well. And I just want everybody to have a better understanding of, how shit really went. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just white slave owners. right? We talked about that too, fellas. We broke that, right? So, it ain't like we didn't enslave our own people as well, too. Right here in America.
Jones Plantation was a prime example of that.
Boy, Paul, you you're
every time
snapping
we
out.
talk about it, I'm gonna look
Peter
that one
snapped
up.
out.
I sat and made my children watch that, bro. And they was like, I can't believe this. I was like, yeah, bro, shit really happened. This shit really happened like that. Yeah, Landon, I'm glad you came through, man. I want you to start joining in, uh, as well as all the rest of our other listeners. So jumping in them comments and give us your thoughts on this. Grace, I love you, babes, but you've been kind of quiet tonight. What's going on?
See,
Oh,
Landon smoking it out, huh?
Landon smoking the whole room up right quick.
Landon just smoked out the whole car, like he done killed the
It
hot
was
box.
called indentured servants, Landon.
Yeah, it was all kind of not also indentured servants. It was damn chap. As soon as you said it left my head. Yeah, sharecropping. Sharecropping. That's another code word. See, that's little tricky words for however they rocked in each state. Because remember, they started lining stuff off at states when they started blowing up the mounds.
Right.
They started lining up stuff at states. No, I was talking to Landon when I said,
I know about that.
Yeah. I
want them bitches to give us the mounds back. Give us that back.
No, that's not going to happen. It's at LSU.
I'm just
One of the
saying,
oldest ones is at LSU campus. They got it sitting there for a trophy.
Give it back.
Yeah. No, they're not going to give it back.
Well, LSU ain't giving shit back.
Nah, it's already set in stone.
Yeah, it's just that. It was too old. It happened when we was thousands of years ago. So I'm not sure about
that you need to come tune in and tap in with your rounds.
Plus, none of the people asking for reparations have experienced slavery. That don't matter if they have experienced slavery. They experienced the aftermath of it or whatever.
What I be calling it, yeah? What I be calling it when they call it slavery? Because slavery is a word that comes from a foreign land anyway.
See, the reparations, niggas get the reparations talk fucked up. That's why I said what I said about the reparations talk. The reparations mean what I'm talking about
prisoners of
is
what?
Land. White people ain't lose no land because of slavery. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the land and shit that we
Landon,
supposed to
do
get.
you believe that white people lost land because of slavery? Let's see.
But they gained a whole bunch of it. Not saying they ain't fuck over white people to get the land, but
no, because we got to go back further than if you know what I'm saying. We got to see where his timeline is. That's what I'm trying to see too.
Nah, he's speaking. I get where his timeline is. He's speaking as a person to me that did a little research, but he sound like he's on the fence.
He like to cite sources though too. I like that.
He's on the fence of everybody was slaves, so everybody should get reparations. But the white people got reparations.
He on that.
The Italians got reparations. The Japanese got reparations. The Chinese got reparations. The only reason we talking about reparations is
Landon,
because
is you on that?
White people.
You on some we are the world shit.
DEI, and they shouldn't if it's for the niggas and the other people. That's all I'm saying.
So it's a separation now.
So I'm saying
we be confusing white people when we
white
do this.
People benefit off it. We don't need to be motherfucking saying nothing about that shit. But we need to be sticking to some shit that we could get. And reparations is not one of them based on slavery, based on the fact that y'all took niggas' land, man. That's what niggas talk about. Speak on that shit.
The land.
They say 90 million, 100 million of us came off the
Speak on
ships.
all the tribes that y'all erased from the records because they helped slaves. Speak on that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Chop, what tribes are you speaking of? They got
Speak
tribes.
on
It was tribes
on
here in
the
America.
pre-motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Because my people don't say we came from Africa. Oh, none of that shit. We come from the Americas, and we definitely Indian. That's what my grandparents said, and great grandparents, and great great grandparents said. They ain't said nothing about
At
no
least that's what
goddamn
we
hat.
had to sign up for.
And nobody cooked the fufu. I still haven't had it. 37 years this year in June, and no fufu for me. Just like. Had the okra soup. The bitch wasn't that slimy because we don't eat it like that. But hey, I thought
watermelon was a delicacy too back then.
A very fine delicacy, if you ask me.
I don't know why I said that, P. Dot, but I just thought I'd mention it.
No. White people don't need to benefit from nothing else. They benefit from every fucking thing. Stop benefiting. That's the problem. That's
I think
what we
that
need.
people who were enslaved did deserve reparations, but I personally don't believe that people asking for reparations now do. No, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I get what he's saying. I get it. And if you basically, if you ain't go through slavery, it's not a direct effect on your life.
But Landon, let me ask you a question though. How do you judge that, right?
Hold on.
No, go ahead.
I got a very good question.
Easy
I got a very good question.
I done aggravated. Look, his arm itching, chop. Chop, his arm
What do
itching.
your children, if your parents go through it, don't the children go through it?
So if the people that were enslaved then deserve reparations, should the people who benefited from slavery then, whose children and grandchildren and great grandchildren that are living now,
act like this shit was so long ago. 1960s. What we talking about?
People who benefited from slavery then are still benefiting from it now. So why shouldn't the people whose family and ancestors were enslaved then, why shouldn't their people be benefiting from it now by way of reparation? Because the families that were...
Hey, what the fuck you just said?
How you gonna hit the man with a question? You're supposed to give him an answer. How you hit him with a question?
From it as a slavery aspect of something that happened so many years ago, and their people are still benefiting from it now.
I thought you were about to give an answer.
Get the benefit of asking for
why should the people that had people enslaved
that's a question.
Get benefits? Basically,
Landon, that's a question from you, from P. Dot. P. Dot asked
They
you
should
a question,
lose.
Landon.
They should basically what you're saying is they should lose all the benefits that they got from slavery. So all of the families that had plantations and all that and sent their children to college with the slave money, all that shit, they got to get that shit back, right? That's what you're saying, P. Dot? I mean,
the first fraternal order was in 1776. I'm sorry, 1775.
Actually, 1515.
Nigga, slavery ain't stopped.
That's even
worse
then. So who was enslaved then? So who was slave?
They try to tell you the
if y'all
Indians
niggas has got organization.
Why they still got Indians in Florida that's fighting for the land?
Thank you, P. I'm glad. I gotta look that up, P. 50. I gotta look that up, all right?
People too, they looking at the serpent. See, for Landon to say what Landon's saying, he has to think we came from Africa. But we not going.
It makes us look crazy. No, you're right though. It makes us. I told Landon, we're in a web right now, Landon, as people, and they pulling us all kind of way. You ever seen the movie Venom? Just think about Venom, all right? Just think about Venom.
Go on the cruise.
Venom is a good perspective of what
and see
what is going on with our people. And you probably seen the same thing in your community too, as well, Landon. You're probably seeing the same thing, but you don't know how to describe it. Trust me.
Go
This
on
is
a
what it is,
cruise and
and I'm
show
trying
me
to tell you,
how, and go see how
it's
they got a
social
goddamn
media.
water slide coming out them people mounds and pyramids and shit. Go see that shit. And you tell me that look right. These people, ancient land, y'all got water slides and shit going through. Y'all done made a tourist attraction. Stuck a big flash in the middle of that motherfucker and then moved on.
If he does, he can come out of.
Damn, Pete, we at the lunch table, at the dinner table?
I'm about to run the beat. You hear it, huh? About to run the beat. Look, start a ribbon session, yeah?
I guess they forgot I'm on the podcast.
No,
Don't give a damn.
That was our little joy. That child, remember that? I don't give a damn. That was our little joy.
Man,
What we got next, fella? Because we can shut it down, bro.
It's Pete's turn.
What you say, Pete?
Nah, that's it. I can't do nothing.
Passing the blizzard.
You gonna start. You are going to start uploading your videos before, even if you don't have to do it. That way, if anything happens, you always got your videos. But
yeah,
about that later. I made mine.
Landon said, I don't believe that the child should be punished for what their father did, but for the most part, it was people of color selling people of color to the whites and did it before white people did it.
He talking about the African
what you say about that,
slave.
Peter?
He talking about.
What you
He
say
is
about
not
that,
talking
Peter?
about.
No,
he
Peter,
is
ready
not.
to go off. Go ahead, Peter.
He
What you about
is
to say?
not
What you say about
talking.
that?
He's talking about one slave trade. We is not going there. We're not going there.
Yeah, because they did
Landon,
have more than one slave
we don't
trade
believe in
going
that
on.
We're not
ideology.
going there, man. I don't
Landon.
believe he came from no Africa, brother. I don't know none of them people. Them people don't know me. I ain't got none of their last names. None of that shit.
You ever heard of Landon? Go look up the Ottoman slave trade.
I do not believe that shit.
Go look up the Ottoman slave trade. Now see through the timeline, Landon, they put the
Let me
Ottoman
ask this
slave
question,
trade
Landon.
before the
Let me ask
transatlantic
this
slave
question.
trade.
Landon pissing me off on the
Yeah,
slave.
yeah.
No,
I just wanted to get some understanding. Can I
No
finish
need to be
this
pissed off,
little
though,
piece
Chop.
right
He
quick? No, because it's
trying
not
to figure
supposed
it
to,
out.
bro.
It's funny as fuck because
He
they
don't
group
know though,
us
but he
in
don't know.
together like we all know. I don't even call me African. I might slap the fuck out you for trying to call me
He think
African.
we're not,
Oh.
Landon. Yeah, he don't believe in that, Landon. I think that's what he's saying. Like he's not pissed off at you. He just telling you that the ideology that you've been taught about us
That
is not
shit
true.
is a lie,
So
and nobody believes
how
it.
you're putting it into perspective, you see what I'm saying? It seems that way. So if you take your time and listen to what I'm about to say around, you'll probably get a perspective. But if you don't want to listen to it and you still want to have your own ideology about it, you know what I'm saying?
I understand. That,
Rock how
just
you rock.
know
But
we
trust
don't
me,
do
we
the
gonna still
African
come at your
thing.
neck.
We
Gonna still be at your neck, Landon. We gonna be
He
at
might
your
be
neck, bro.
African.
You gonna be one of our best.
That might be African.
You will be.
But being silent ain't
Possibly.
Ain't no way.
I definitely could tell you a little something about my history when it comes to that. I definitely could tell you a little something. So I just want Landon to understand this though. Go look up the Ottoman Empire. The Atlantic slave trade didn't happen. It happened to a certain extent. Now, go look up Landon, since you like to go look up sources and stuff, right? Go look up the Ottoman Empire and go look up the Ottoman slavery. Right? So then we're going to base that off the timeline of the transatlantic slavery. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It don't even matter if it didn't happen or not, right? If
What
the
the slave
transatlantic slave
ships at,
happened or not.
Landon?
Go
Landon.
look up what I'm trying to tell you. No, look. He got a note because his first argument was that, well, not an argument, Landon. Excuse me. His first thing was saying that basically ours
He
happened
said, I'm
before
trying to
his,
compute it
right?
over.
Like, is this?
It's all
It's
right,
okay,
bro.
Landon.
Just
I
come
know it
back.
ain't gonna
We
turn on
got you, brother. It's all right, brother.
because you never looked up none of this, and you're not supposed to at the time.
Yeah, you're not
So you're
supposed
gonna
to
have
think.
all these
You're supposed to
complications.
think it's only the transatlantic slave trade.
Stop. He think I'm
All that
crazy,
stupid
but
shit, man.
I'm telling him what's going on with him. Look, I'm telling him
Stop
what's
it.
going on.
Stop it.
Landon, listen to me. Go look up. Go look up the out of this slave trade. Go look it up. And they'll tell you what factions, right? You know about factions. You probably played Mortal Kombat and all that. These are each sectors of something that's ruled by something, correct? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look up the factions who was into the slavery at that time and go look up the date of that time and tell me the
And
date,
what I'm
man.
saying, and what he's saying
And
too
then
is,
come back to
just
me,
so you all
Ralph.
know what's being said, we're not
And let me
saying
know what's
that they
happening,
didn't
Landon.
have
And
no
then tell me
African
about what
in
came first,
America.
and
We are
then
not
come with
saying
that,
that. We're
because I'm
not.
trying to tell you a lot of stuff that happened before the transatlantic slave trade happened to our people right here in America.
Oh, no,
That's what
no.
Track is trying to tell you.
Landon. You know what? I do you one better. Go look up the Muhammad Ali video about him going to the burger stand and trying to get the burger out the spot after he won the Olympic thing. The story behind why he threw his Olympic gold medal in the damn river. Go look that up, and then that should answer all your questions right then and there. Because if Muhammad Ali could go his black ass in somewhere, and the white people tell him that they're gonna serve the Africans and not that nigga, what the fuck that mean?
What Cat Williams said, it's not the same then.
What that mean? Tell me that. Can you answer that for me? Because that would help me out a lot if you could answer that question.
Sometimes, say, Landon, they be confusing us so much. Sometimes Africa become a religion. Ain't that crazy?
And I don't have nothing against them people.
Hey, look,
I don't have nothing against them people.
It's probably how they look.
You know what,
Landon? It's probably how you feel about the Mormons and stuff, huh?
I forgot what part of Africa one of our other
crazy. I know.
One of our other fans go to Capo. He went to Africa. I don't forgot exactly where it was, but when he went there, they treated that man like shit. He actually,
the Christ team and all that.
He was gonna get
on the boat.
That man actually thought he probably could have got.
I'm talking about Landon and them. No, I was talking about Landon and them. My bad. No,
This nigga is an American. He's supposed to be African American, right? Why the fucking Africans trying to kidnap?
You mother so.
I told him next time he go out there, we going deep. Ain't no way. Why if that's where I come from, I gotta go in my own home deep like that.
It should be already accepted.
Or I could in New Orleans right now. I could walk around this whole city.
Ooh, Landon say something on the
guns.
moment. Landon, but you know that hitting your community. That's why you said that. See, that's why I know. That's why I know what I'm talking about, Landon. That's what I'm trying to tell you about.
Oh, Lord.
The psyche of how this shit rock.
Landon, I love that you on the show, Landon. You know why?
I know.
Because you're gonna give a perspective that we've been trying to denounce. But you can feel like that here. You can feel like that here. This is a free space to think what you want to think. But just know,
I love it. That's why I keep telling you.
Just know that
you're not fucking with no lightweights.
Yeah, that's been debunked already, brother. Like you're not about to come here with the African American shit. That shit dead.
No, not even that though. I mentioned the Mormons though, Chop, and look what he said with the Mormons. That's what I was saying. See?
Yeah, he's passive.
It's just certain little things. So I know.
I didn't need a qualification.
No, what it is, Chop? No, look.
Passive aggressive.
Chop, no, it's not. Look, it's not passive aggressive. Know what it is? Is that I triggered something that happens in their community just like he feels like that's something that triggers in our community when we talk about reparations and all that. You see what I'm saying? I connected with him with that, even though he don't
what they
even
think is,
believe
what
it,
they
but he
think
know
is
it
the
goes
playing
on,
field
right?
was even, and that they wound up.
Landon,
They was in slavery,
that's for you, Chop. Chop, he
and
talking to you
Muhammad
now.
Ali threw his gold. Yeah, I think
He
so.
talking to you now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was the Ohio, right? But watch the interview on
What's
why
the
he did it
significance of that?
and what
And
he said.
what's your stance now, Landon? What's your stance?
That's
Not
all
saying
I'm
you changing
saying.
your mind on that. I'm just saying, like, what's
Because
the
guess what? Guess what, Landon?
knowing
They
that it's the
give
whole
they
Ohio
give Muhammad Ali. They give
excuse my language.
Muhammad Ali every African American boxing title. Period. Right? That man ain't even said he was African. He said that out his own mouth. I'm not understanding. He said that shit out his own mouth, and it would still be on. Matter of fact, it's on the other stream, y'all. It ain't on this one. It's on one of them. It's on my computer and everything because I saved the clip when I seen the shit. He's like, "Damn, that's crazy."
I don't understand. I'll be to hell and back. Does that? As I said, I forget what was the point.
Damn, P-Dot went quiet. He says his background was
I
too
don't
loud.
get it neither, Iris face. Landon,
Nah,
what you know about
I'm here.
Iris face? What you know about Iris face, Landon? Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. What you know about Eugene, Landon?
I fuck with
Stop
Landon, bro. He
playing,
got the
man.
whole fake picture and shit. He's just on here to troll. I fuck with you, man. You better come every show too. Every show you
He
better
got
bring that shit.
he got good
Bring
comebacks
that
too.
smoke,
That's
man.
fire.
Bring your
Yeah,
doobies
that's
to
fire.
the party, man. Bring your doobies to the party.
That's what I told you.
White
It's cool if you
power.
don't want to understand, but we definitely gonna talk back to you now. We definitely like to talk over here.
Oh, white power.
For sure. White power. And nigga took that mask off, a motherfucking head blew off, chap.
Man.
P-Dot, what you gotta say for your
Oh,
segment,
man.
bruh? At least you could
Shit.
speak on it. I mean, the
30.
DEI and what you think
Thought that was
is
420,
going on with
220.
this and what your, whole perspective on it. You know what I'm saying, man? At least give us that
A
before we
lot of
close out.
people look at DEI as a merit-based, well, non-merit-based situation, right? Which, in fact, it is. However, you still have people who fit the DEI category that are still not being treated in the way that DEI was supposed to be utilized for, right? On my job, there's a brother who's been there several
Oh,
months,
shit. Got another one.
right? Several months. But he doesn't have the amount of knowledge that I have about the job based on all of the different jobs I've been on. So if I were to get promoted into a different spot or given a certain position of authority or power, it's really based on my merit
That's my nigga
because of
Joe
all that I
Biden.
know, right? Whereas he would feel like, oh, you only got that spot because
Hit that do not like button, Glorious, right quick. Glorious content, hit that do not
he
like
would
button there, bruh.
literally probably feel
Cause
some
you
type
just
of way
got
if
here.
I
You don't
got
know what
that
the fuck we
spot.
talked about. But okay.
Dumb extreme
Oh, my
idiocracy.
bad, P Dot. I'm sorry, P. My bad. Uh
I feel you though,
Landon say I'm
Landon,
not
because
trolling and
I feel you, Landon,
go ahead,
because
y'all.
it's like
What he say?
they kind of force you to talk about it. It's like Morgan Freeman said, right? Just don't talk about it. I mean, I get that. I get that. It sounds crazy. But if you, that's just
Thank
like
you. Some shit
if
gonna
you
sound
take,
radical.
all right, let's just be honest, right? If you take uh,
God
a
damn.
black
We gotta
person,
get
a
over that
Mexican
as
person,
people.
a white
Yeah, man.
person, a Jewish person, or whatever, and you put them all, it's a party, or we stand in the line to get something. If the line take long, everybody gonna start talking to each other, right? It don't matter if the person next to you Chinese or black. If this fucking line taking too long, or the service not moving, you're gonna start talking to like, man, this shit taking man. How long you been in line, sir? It's just people start talking to each other naturally or whatever. So it's not like I see why they trying to take the racism out of the books and
Come
shit
on,
because
Brown.
they don't want
Thank you, Landon.
they
That's what
don't want
I'm trying to tell you. Landon,
they,
that's all I'm trying to tell you, Landon. Look, it's what I'm trying to, just what he just said, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You see, you gotta spark the brain, yo. That's what I'm trying to
yeah,
tell you.
that's all
Landon
I
just said.
got. Say Tupac said that.
I had to ask him that question, though, child. I had to say it that way. You feel me? Because people not going to actually say where they got their sources from, where they talking about this situation from, where it's coming from, and all that. But just
We're
being
not
this
gonna talk
blatantly
about it if it
honest
ain't
with
come
what's
from a
going on.
source. We're not gonna talk about
Wow.
nothing unless it came
Tell
from a
me I
source.
ain't say that.
Because
That's what we base this off of, bro.
you just opinion. You just talking about the
That's
opinion
why I
if you
use the
don't have a
news,
source.
Landon. It's satire, Landon. Landon, every time we show something, Landon,
If
I'm
I ever
satire
say
with it,
something
bro.
on here, you can look that shit up. You can
I'm
bet the
trying to
bank
tell
on
you.
it.
So
Yeah,
it's
you
just
bet the bank on it.
perspectives and how they use both sides. We just don't
And
know
I
too much of
appreciate you
y'all
not
side.
not
And that's
trolling,
what I'm
Landon,
trying to tell
brother.
you, Brown.
Just keep coming, bro. Bring some more people with you too. Just keep coming.
Man, for real. That really got a real,
We're just having a
because
conversation, bro.
you can bring the other ones too now, but I'm telling you, they gonna get chopped the fuck down. I'm just letting you know right now.
Dumb extreme idiocy.
You coming?
You should have said idiocracy. That's what you should have said. Idiocracy.
Oh, he said it wrong too. Idiocy. He said idiocy. Idiocy. He coming
You
here
gotta be
trying to
white.
be
White power. You gotta be white to say words right.
See, I'm saying, Landon. See how you can't even come right, Landon. You can't even come here and enjoy yourself, bro. You got one coming right behind you talking about stuff they don't even know how to spell.
They don't come though, bro. It's the fact that
so
it's the title of the
other people
it's the
look
title
like
of the shit, bro.
when they see
come in
y'all
the feet.
doing that. So we could look at it
Just
from
like
both
your boy,
ways.
who your boy
we
is
decide
came
not to.
way earlier talking that dumbass shit and then left. Like who cares? Bye, sir.
He said, "What? Amala isn't even white. Well, I hope not. But from that picture, I just assume. See, hey, I'm assuming that it's motherfucker me. That's what I just assumed, Landon, bro. I don't even glorious conscious content look like they white as hell. If they calling us dumb, extreme, and saying it wrong. That boy like Biden with it. He said, Landon said she mixed. That's hilarious. Bro, you gotta be bro, is you bro, this man.
You know what? That just
Landon
goes to show you that people really do be out there saying any and every old thing without really doing any background research.
That's true. That's why I like to have fun with me. Bad. I don't give a damn. That's why I like to have fun.
Yeah, I need to look at that, and when I gotta get that camera fixed too. Yeah, I keep in the car.
So why I like to have fun with it, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. For real. They say she mixed. How you know it's a girl? See what I'm saying, Landon? Say you be coming with it, bro. You gonna keep going with me, and I'm gonna keep going with you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You gotta chill out, man. How you know it's even? What's going on? You know these people, Landon? What's going on? I don't know. But I'm gonna keep going. That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm gonna keep going, bro. We gotta end this, dude, Landon. We gotta go, Landon, bro. You gotta come back, dude, bro. Subscribe, bro. Tell your people what's happening, bro. These guys be over here bullshitting, bro. Y'all might want to check them out, and you might learn something. You don't even have to tell them the learn part. Just act like you're coming over here to troll us, and bring them over here, Landon. We gonna get them together.
Why the fuck was this doggone oh, never mind.
Shout out to the chat. Like them beats, Landon? That's Top Track. Hit them on the Instagram. Shout out to everybody who came in the building. Shout out to everybody who fuck with us tonight, man. A great conversation. Didn't think it was gonna go that way, but sometimes that way is the best way. Just gotta go with the flow, you know? Shout out to the people in the building one more time, man. Everybody who came through. DD 504, always and forever. Man, who else we had in the building? Nola Facts and Receipts. Landon, of course.
Landon.
Peaches.
Even the glorious
came through.
The concept, the glorious concept.
With your boy, it was somebody else came through. Vovo Rants.
Vovo.
Looking for links and shit. Mr. What is that? What? Mr. Dumbtard. Mr. McLibtard.
Yeah, Mr. McLibtard.
Y1W. I'm gonna say it like that. I don't know how to say that. How you wrote it. Shout out to y'all. MT. Appreciate the comments. I hope you was around for the DEI stuff too. Hope you was around for that, because we did a good breakdown of that too as well. So for sure, people. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Final thoughts, fellas. P-Dot, hit me with it and pass it to Chop.
Really just overall, man, I want to give everybody a shout out. Thank y'all for dropping by. Final thoughts on the DEI thing, man. I think it's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time, because when we look at affirmative action was basically DEI just renamed, or I'm gonna say DEI was renamed after affirmative action, because basically it was supposed to be the same situation that was affirmative action, just renamed into modern times to make it more politically correct and soothing to the ears and minds of non-melanated people. I'll use that term. But for the most part, man, like really and truly, I think our people just got to get a hold of themselves, start understanding that it's not really a black and white thing as per DEI. However, people of a certain demographic definitely benefited more from DEI than what was supposed to be as a whole. I don't care what they say per the situation with the young girl having a drug addiction and she being rented out and captured, used as an object of wicked desires. As a prosecutor, you should have worded what you were saying a lot better than what you were trying to say, right? I feel like there's more to that story than what's being told to us. That'll be something that'll probably be determined a lot later, but I really feel like there's a lot more going on with that. And for the first video that we seen when it came to the end of the news, that little dude got a problem. If y'all saying that because he didn't like the way he was being disciplined by his mom, that gave him the right to kill her, or take her life away unalive or whatever.
Stab the shit out of her.
You know, if that's what we're gonna be doing, then 9 times out of 10, man, we need to readjust and start thinking about the whole situation of child rearing and disciplining as a whole. But looking at what I'm seeing, that was a non-melanated type of thing, and so they're going to give him every excuse in the book with no real punishment. Because at the end of the day, if you don't like the way you're being disciplined, then there's such thing as I want to go live with my grandmother, I want to go live with my auntie, or, you know, I hate to say it, run away from home. And matter of fact, you don't even have to run away from home. It's called emancipate. You can emancipate yourself away from your family if you feel like they're not doing right by you, which at some point you still have to go sit before the judge and explain to them why you feel like you should emancipate yourself. But to sit here and say that because you don't like the way you were being disciplined, you killed your mother, and then turn around and now the people can't hear evidence that would support your claim as being a murderer, that you killed your father too, that just
more
doesn't
fire,
fly.
more fire, more fire. Bop, bop, bop. That may sound like a Jamaican boy up in here, boy, with that fire you're bringing.
Yeah, that's my take on it, y'all. I pass the torch.
Chop Trace, waiting on you, my brother.
Chapo, where you at, brother? DJ slowed and throwed. Stay true, trust God first. Amen, brother. Oh, hallelujah. I'm sorry. Hallelujah.
Shalom, shalom, shalom to you.
Shalom.
Yes, sir.
It's
on you. Chop, final words, baby.
My final words is please do your research on anything. Unthink everything you thought and think new shit. You heard? Yeah, do that. Pop, I was telling them how them bitches try to fuck with you in Africa too. You know, dang. But yeah, you're gonna have to come tell your story one day or whatever. And Cop did apologize. He did apologize to me about not being on the show.
You gotta rewind again.
Because he did say he was
Shout out to
talk about that shit. It did not come.
Shout out to the Rewind Squad. Yeah.
But, he said, my bad. He said every time he came on the thing, he was talking about something else. You know how we get sometimes. But yeah. But other than that, the children, the dad had to get the money up for the little girl. That's fucked up. And the transgender in the goddamn jail getting people pregnant. That is crazy work. I can't. But that's all that DEI I can't get over that shit.
Shit, P. Dot, you forgot about that, P.
Yeah, like
I did forget about that one. That is crazy.
Like, what the fuck? How the fuck? But anyway, yeah, that's, I don't know. Shit.
Hey, bro, if y'all definitely wasn't tuned into other news earlier, y'all definitely gotta put this on the motherfucking replay and go see what's happening. I'm telling you, bro, it was a great conversation.
But see, the reason why I brought that up is
because go ahead, bro.
People don't understand. That's how I know God be bringing shit full circle. A lot of people don't know what Genesis 19 is about. Genesis 19 is about as
go look for it, yo. Go look.
Chapter 8. It's basically about when they went rescue Lot out of Sodom and Gomorrah. The angels came. The people was trying to fuck the angels. Lot wound up cucking his daughters and having. It's a lot that happened in that. It's a lot in that whole. But it all comes back to.
If it come down to the come down, you saying, Chop, like, what would you do? and people are being tested to this type of
Yeah,
magnitude at
like
this
if you
point in
let
time,
so
like
much shit
on
go,
a level.
if
I
you
got
let
you,
so
bro.
much shit go, it's like the shit gonna destroy itself. Now, how you think they about to fix that shit to where these dudes can't go to jail and be fucking on the women like that? What's stopping a man from saying a straight man from saying I'm gay, I'm a woman when I get to jail, so they could put him on the woman's side, so he could be fucking with hoes his whole joke.
DJ, wait, let me get some shout outs right quick. Grace, I appreciate you, Grace. DJ slowed and drove round. I'm telling you, come back and fuck with us, bro. I don't know where you're from. You could put that in the comment. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us, you know what I'm saying, on the YouTube or whatever you subscribe to, bro. I'm telling you, it's all Blunt Talk Nola. You hear me? All that shit, Blunt Talk Nola. Even the motherfucking Gmail. Telling you, around all that shit, Blunt Talk Nola. Look for us, bro. I'm telling you, around. Look, we've been talking this shit though. That's the crazy part, DJ.
We not on.
No, I just want to child. Let me let them know right quick, round, so we could get these people up and running, round, because we need these people so we could keep this shit up and running, child. You know what I'm saying, though? Let's save y'all. Look, I'm telling you. Grace know what's happening. Grace, tell them what's going on, Grace. Grace, tell them what's happening, Grace. Huh? Look at the fucking number. What are we doing? Y'all subscribe, man. I'm telling you, right? Wow, we gonna come with more shit. Y'all think it's a game out here. We gonna come with more shit. We just need y'all, though. You hear me? That's what we want. We want real people that really listening to niggas and really understanding what's going on and really having a different perspective. And guess what? All y'all can have a different perspective of what's going on, because that's how we rock out here. That's why it's called Blunt Talk Nola. You hear me? You bring your smoke, whatever you believe, whatever you stand on. You see what I'm saying? But we gonna definitely have something every week for y'all blasting. If y'all want more, please let us know. We'll come even more days if more people come.
That's a bar right there.
Huh,
that's a bar.
Huh?
Son, I'm
come
just
saying. You feel me? You feel me?
I'm not about to.
Am I coming strong with it? Let's go. My bad, chap. Go ahead, bro.
You gotta tell the truth. That's all I be trying to get people to understand. It's crazy. We live in a world. What I want people to understand is, in the Bible days, there were people that wanted. There were men that wanted to fuck male angels instead of fucking women. Like, that's the type of world.
Shit.
That's the type of people that's in power.
Holy YouTube.
Genesis
YouTube
19 tells you that these niggas was nasty.
Tell him go look it up. Stupid. Go look it up, please, y'all, because he gonna keep going, y'all. Can y'all please go look that up, please?
I said, man, I gotta tell
19, y'all. Genesis. It's right in, look, it's in the beginning, too. It's right in the beginning, y'all. So y'all ain't even gotta go far. Please go look it up, please. So y'all can understand what this man saying. I'm sorry, chat, but I gotta.
That man lied.
I'm trying to keep our channel alive.
Lot said, no, y'all can't do that to the, y'all tripping, y'all being too nasty. He said, look, I got $3, you got $2, you can have them. Them niggas said, no, man, print them, do something.
DJ Slow, no, we Tony Satcherin, round. Tell him, y'all, look, DJ Slow said, S&G so. Tony Satcherin, nigga.
Son, they was so mad.
Tony Satcherin.
That the angels had to blind these niggas so they couldn't see nothing. That's how angry they was.
Louisiana.
Man, that shit crazy.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm done. That's me. I'm
no, I'm listening to you though, chap. I just,
I'm done.
He said we bringing that fire. I was just, yeah.
That shit is crazy. Behooves me. I'm behooved at this moment. As soon as you brought the, I don't know. The angels had to make them people. Yeah, don't look back. That's the same scripture.
Don't look back. Slow, what she did? Slow, DJ, what she did?
She wanted that shit.
DJ, did she do a move?
She turned that neck and got turned into a pillar of
DJ, see, we brought that Tony Satcherin. See, when you on that Tony Satcherin, DJ, ain't no reason for you to look back. You feel me?
Somebody should have slapped Lil Mama. Yo. All I said, that, you know
final...
what? Now that you mentioned that, bro, I think what it is, bro, we gotta stop looking back. Yeah. Like that's the problem.
Come on, is that a metaphor or not to you? Right? It's a great metaphor, right?
No, hell yeah. Yeah. You told to do something, you gotta do it.
Now held accountable. Now held accountable is another thing, P-Dot. See, there we go.
Yes, sir. You gotta be accountable. You can't be accountable,
and that's why
you definitely fucking up.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying if you can't take being held accountable,
you're not only fucking up. You gotta hold the crown or to hold the weight of the crown of your unaccountability.
Yes,
because look, guess what, y'all? Look, a golden crown or the crown of the person who holds all the power and the fame isn't the only heavy crown, people.
And think about
but that's not the only heavy crown. Pete, listen to me. That's not the only heavy crown.
You gotta carry the weight.
Okay, so listen to me, Pete. That's not the only heavy crown, right?
Hell no.
3:15, fella. Well, fuck, we got enough time. Shit, we gotta start.
No, I'm about to hit it right now, Chap. I just want to drop this off right
next. Quick. Who next, P?
Yeah.
You do the show on the regular one. Well, you know what? We could use all the time up on this one first. It don't matter. Depends on how much time we got left.
We should have a good bit. Remember, we got 20 hours. We just did this last week.
See, y'all get the outtakes. See what I'm saying? Blunt Talk give y'all the outtakes and everything. Y'all hear my engineer in the back giving y'all the outtakes of what's supposed to be going on? Y'all hear that? See, that's what we fuck with y'all. See what I'm saying? We fuck with y'all. We let y'all know when everything was going on. So y'all can't say we lying about nothing.
You don't support the Democrats.
Even the engineer give y'all the outtakes of what's going on next week. You can't say we didn't say it.
Support the truth, whatever that is. Shit. I didn't know them gay. I just didn't know them gay vibes was that hard for you to want. I don't know. Genesis 19, man. Just read that shit. God damn it.
Hey, bro, like I was moving forward to.
So look, when I go walk the dog, I put the scriptures on. I listen to them, instead of music and shit. I listen to that while I'm walking the dog. And that nigga said that shit. Son, if I didn't listen to chapter 19 10 times last night, I'm flying. Cause when he said it kept resonating with me like
it stabbed you. Yeah. Like that white boy did his mama.
Cause look how they did it, right? They said instead of saying that the men wanted to have sex.
Go check out other news, y'all, if y'all want to know what I'm talking about.
They said that the men wanted to know the angels. So that's probably making people think, they just wanted to know them. But what does know mean in the Bible?
They wanted to know what it felt like.
Hell yeah. They wanted to know. Because what you call it said? He went into the tent with his wife and then he known her. He known her. You see what I'm saying? That's what that means. That's what known mean in the Bible. That means somebody got some cutty. I was supposed to be some cutting. I don't know.
Right.
Like in Sodom and Gomorrah, they was giving the pussy up early. It's been pussy.
It was bussy and
you gotta think about it. The word gay. The word gay.
It was regular. Look. It was regular and spicy and mild in Sodom and Gomorrah.
You know what I'm saying? No means intimacy. I'm just
Grace,
saying.
don't entertain this young man. Do not entertain Chop. You know how you get. Do not entertain.
I'm just saying, man. I'm not gonna let us go past the 320 moment. We not going past 320. I'm done. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm finished.
Hey,
I ain't gonna say nothing but Top Tracks in the building. That's it.
Hey, bro. You know he blew all that shit up too, eh?
I can't see nothing else but Top Tracks in the building. I'm not saying nothing else.
They blew all that shit up. That shit called Nevada now. Anyway, in my final segment,
I'm just saying, Grace helping me off that shit. We gonna fuck around
Grace,
for
that shit called Nevada now, Grace. That shit called Nevada and Colorado. The city of red. Go look it up in Spanish. Anywho,
the Moabites. That's where the Moabites come from. The Moabites come from Lot and his daughter. That's they. Man,
the Moabites. Who talk about more? Child, who could talk about more?
Here, man. Let me get
no,
off
because the Moors. You see, now you're going into people.
Let me get off.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, chap. You're going into people's beliefs to my Moabites and all this, chap. People don't know what you're saying when you be just saying stuff.
No,
you're gonna have to go
read the scripture 17 times so they could know. Go but Genesis 19. They gotta go get it.
They gotta go look it up then. They definitely gotta go look it up. Can somebody put that in the comments for Chap so he could know that y'all gonna listen to what he said? DJ Slow and Grace, can y'all please put Genesis 19
I'm
in the
coming
scripture?
Out there, brother. I heard.
Go look it up.
Best, I heard the crab's the best out there. I gotta come see if that's true.
Okay, DJ Slow say I don't know. No, that's YouTube, bitch ass. They've been hiding you from us, Round. To be honest with you, because if you've been looking up stuff to actually, get a perspective on things, we've been here, Round. How many years, fellas? Let DJ know how many years we been here.
3 years, 3 or 4 years.
Four.
DJ, you heard me? I ain't fucking with you, Round. I'm telling you, what's real. They've been hiding you from us.
All right. This is
so I'm just saying.
We wrapping it up. Where the wrap it up button at? I'm about to get that shit for y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Shit with your girl with the wrap it up button, man. You gotta
hit us with that shit, child. We gonna end it all with that.
Let me get a beat.
But look, can I get my final statements right quick before you hit that?
You ain't did that already. Go ahead, get that out the way.
Nah, I was talking with you, bro. I was with you.
Let me
bro.
get a beat playing. Let me shut up.
You was rolling.
That's all I can see. Top tracks in the building.
Hell yeah. Shit, P. Dot in the building too. Oh no, P. Dot supposed to be on the spot. But P. Dot, you still on the spot?
Yeah, I'm on the spot, but I'm magic chefing right now with a busted, burnt up home.
Damn it. God damn it. Lord. See why I asked him what I asked him people? He gonna always give you an answer that has nothing to do with what I asked him. So tune in, people.
Statement, because he
always you gonna always catch something in this motherfucker, I'm telling you. Because we make it happen, you hear me? Well, yeah, Chop though, brother. Just looking at the whole perspective of everything. Like, this is 3 of the things that we talk about, people. If y'all don't know who Blunt Talk NOLA is, and if y'all just getting introduced to us, anything to do with children, anything to do with people not taking care of children, anything to do with bringing anything over here and people getting accused for it, like just straight breaking down the whole news, right? How they tell y'all the news and what's going on versus how it's actually being said to y'all, because that's a difference. You hear me? That's definitely a difference, y'all. So we want to break that down, and this is why I wanted to create this, and this is why I brought my fellas with me, so we could all do this shit together, because we all have the same perspective on how these people actually mislead us into thinking that these things is true, when we need the real fucking news. I ain't worrying about Trump, I ain't worrying about Biden, I ain't worrying about Kamala, we ain't worrying about none of them motherfuckers, because guess what? I'm not no new nigga, and I'm damn sure ain't trying to be thinking like an old nigga. So you could take that how you want, but at the same time, when we look at the situations that happened today, please go rewind them if y'all didn't see them and I'm saying something that y'all don't know what I'm saying. Please go rewind, or please rewatch it and go see what I'm talking about. The 14 people, or the 7 people that raped this girl earlier in the other news, knowing she was a 14-year-old, knowing she was down with being like that, because obviously one of her parents that she was with didn't take care of what was going on with her, and she was obviously into shit that they didn't know about. And it seems like the parents was into some shit as well. But it looked like the daddy, from what y'all seen, or if y'all go back and watch, that it wasn't on the same type of time. So it seemed like to me, which the news didn't show, that with she was with the mama when all this happened. And then she don't wind up telling the daddy until the last minute of some shit. And then the man find the girl like right before she on a trip some goddamn well. This shit looked like the movie Taken, damn near, yo. How the white bitch was on the way to India some goddamn well on a boat with this man. Yeah, she was damn near on that type of time. So looking at that situation, go ahead, B. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm thinking about that line from Taken. That boy said, "I have a specific set of skills, and I will use them to hunt you down."
So if you ain't, so P, guess what? If you ain't know that type of time, you ain't get your motherfucking daughter back.
On the real, huh? And Daddy had the money
like that then.
If he did, I'm gonna put up a $14,000 reward. Yeah, Daddy had that money.
It'll be somebody missing, and basically, like, if it don't get a big push of people looking for them, they never get them back. But if they get a big push of people looking for them, some kind of way those children always wind up coming back.
Man, shout out to Fam First. You know why, DJ? Because guess what? In Ohio, black girls missing by the hundreds. Didn't we talk about that too, fellas? Yeah, Ohio is a hub, DJ. DJ, I don't know where you're from, right?
Pennsylvania.
I don't know who you is. It's smoking around there. Look, Rhode Island this is Rhode Island, the one we was talking about with this little girl. Look where that's at.
Bitty motherfuckers.
So this is what we talking about. We talking about an organization of a hub of these people bringing these children and everybody else from one place to the other, right? This is an organization that we're talking about, and we trying to uncover that, and we've been trying to unfold that through all these little news clips that we bring forward. So just pay attention and just stay focused what we be talking about, Ron. Trust me, it ain't no bullshit. Believe that. Ask Grace. Great. For real, but that's my last shot, and shout out to y'all, man. I just wanted to, bring that forward.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through in the comments. Landon, whatever your boy name was.
Boo Boo Rat.
Peaches, DJ. What is that?
Grace said she live in Ohio. Grace, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I'm gonna get on y'all next, Grace. Look, Grace ready to talk. Now, look, Grace, I know. I'm telling you. Oh, I got you. Trust me. Look what Grace say, y'all. Read that shit.
We got to bring Grace up. Let her break that shit down.
No. Chop, we could go look it up and bring it to the people. I'm telling you, I already know.
I say Pennsylvania. It's Philadelphia,
Philly too. Huh? Bro, these people know though. No, shout out to y'all. These Chop, they know. Chop, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. We just gotta bring it to them and let everybody else know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Fuck that. I gotta.
They know because they ready to talk about it. I'm trying to tell you, son. They ready to talk about it,
brother. Gotta get the chap cheese.
Appreciate y'all though. I'm telling you, man, that shit is serious, bro. We talked about it a little bit. Remember, 1600 was missing. The people made a whole HBO
we did talk about it one time.
Documentary.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
Them girls missing in Ohio.
To Atlanta, Florida, yep. Atlanta,
come on, Grace. You better let them know.
That's
what we gonna stay on their neck too, Grace. That's what Blunt Talk about. Boy. That's what Blunt Talk all about. We gonna stay on their fucking neck too. Yep. Show live.
Just Kyle.
The world needs the black version of Punisher. Come on, Just Kyle. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey,
you just missed it. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, I've been practicing. I've been trying. I'm sorry.
What?
Shout out to you, Just Kyle.
Come down here.
Subscribe, bro.
Like 2 more.
Subscribe, bro.
I should be able to be on the Punisher level after that, though.
There's some New Orleans niggas, though. We ain't supposed to be doing none of this shit, Just Kyle.
2 more guns to buy.
Just Kyle, we ain't supposed to be doing none of this shit. We just in the pretty old New Orleans. We just get drunk and bullshit. You hear me, Kyle? All right now. All right now. I love it.
Yeah, you should.
Please subscribe, y'all. Come back. I'm telling you.
That's what she said.
P-Dot.
What you gonna do, P-Dot?
You.
Gracie.
Next week,
you gonna see a comment?
I don't know what the week gonna hold, man, but I'm definitely gonna have something ready for y'all for next week for sure.
Gracie, you should be talking about that shit that's happening in Ohio.
Gracie, she trying to hear all that shit.
She won't hear that Ohio.
Yeah, you bullshit.
What's up with that? Don't worry about it, Grace. I got you. I'm gonna bring something. P-Dot.
Grace, you know I got you too. You already know that. I don't know what P-Dot talking about.
Hot caca. That's what he's.
That ain't how you answer nobody. I don't
hot caca. He cooking though. He ain't paying attention.
That's all nigga though. Yeah, whatever he gonna bring, you already know. He gonna do a little something. He say, I'm here to subscribe. Come on, Kyle.
That's
Thank you, man. I'm trying to get to at least a 160, bro. We had like 140 something round. I'm trying to get to at least 160, bro. You see what I'm saying? I ain't even asking for much. But guess what? Look at them conversations. Look at them titles that we've been talking about, Kyle. And tell me, come on, Round. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Judge me for who I am, Round. Judge us for what's going on. We getting the spats and everything. Because we real partners. You see what I'm saying? We really know each other and we really have conversations about all this shit. For real. Appreciate y'all, man. Grace, you better let them know, Grace. Grace, mad she late chair, y'all. Grace, I know you mad you late. Grace, you got.
Boy, Grace, that's what I would definitely
it's
like to do that.
5:30 on.
Because I got family.
Grace, it's 5:30 on Sundays, Grace.
Yeah, I got family out there I need to go see anyway, so I would definitely.
Do we hear Blunt Talk taking the road trip? Blunt Talk road trip.
If niggas got gas money, yeah.
I'm about to say you gotta get your segment together before you go somewhere anywhere, Peter. Yeah. You gotta get
my segment.
Can you get your segment together first? Grace, he don't even want to talk about Ohio, but he ready to come there, Grace. You gotta watch him.
You gotta watch Peter. All the inspections and shit. That's what he wants.
This is a blood talk joke. It's just a smoke joke. You don't have to worry about that. He's harmless. Trust me.
I'm coming for the food.
He just in a bad situation right now. He think everything is for him.
Yeah, bro. We definitely exposed them, bro. I hate the goddamn.
Peaches, come on, Peaches.
Yeah, bro.
Peaches say I like that. Peaches say, yeah, right. Yeah, on the move with it. Gonna go taste food and everything. You goddamn right. Shit.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all though. We gon' shut it down though, y'all. We gon' shut it. Oh, come on. Just Kyle, I'm telling you, you gotta go back, bruh. You gotta go in our archives, bruh. We be on their neck. Tell him, y'all. He said exposing the pedals.
Oh shit, we've been doing that.
He said, what about exposing the pedals? You wanna give him a little? You won't give him a little extra on how we be exposing it? Okay, I'm trying to help you.
You wanna know? You gotta come every week.
No, I'm trying to help you because you ain't saying nothing. You gotta let the man know.
We got to go. We got to go. That's what we gotta do. Because we gonna be here all night.
Terms is closing, people.
Out of here.
Appreciate you, Kyle. Appreciate you, Greg.
D.E.I. Instagram Blunt Talk Nola. TikTok Blunt Talk Nola.
Yes, please.
Twitter Blunt Talk Nola.
Yeah, y'all hit us up over there. We gonna sing y'all back one. Trust that. Hit that on there. Peaches, top season.
Something that y'all want
you know what I'm saying? London came with it.
Send it to us. We gonna talk about
even
it.
glorious content. Glorious content.
Good night,
good night, good night, too, man. Even though you ain't say nothing.
They not gonna leave till I leave out, so I'm about to leave.
Nola facts and receipts.
What she went
just to give everybody an extra shout out for everybody.
Wow.
D.E.I. 504.
Because P-Dot wasn't making that meal yet, but he's still on the podcast. But he making it now.
Uh-oh. Now it's really time to go. All right, y'all. Hey, that's how we do. This is called Blood Talk Nola. Y'all gotta remember, you can talk how you want on this motherfucker. You hear me? If you want to say Grace, if you ain't want to say good night, y'all. If you want to say fuck all you motherfuckers. Guess what, Grace? This is Blunt Talk Nola. You are free to say that. And with that being said, I am Silent Child 17.
He got on the spot.
Top Tracks built the building.
And we out this motherfucker. Peace, y'all.
Shalom.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
One of y'all gonna press it, huh?
You know,